Hello? Excuse me. I just ate, so hopefully I don't have to clear my throat a billion times, but I probably will. Anyway. I wish I would have woken up sooner. Also, dude, Blue Archive takes so long to do anything. I was trying to, I started the stream, and then, a minute into, the pre-roll ads, or the start of the stream ads, I don't know. I opened the game up so I could just do my PvP matches real quick, or at least get started on them, and the game barely finished loading. Well, it loaded up. I hit tapped to open, to start the game, because you open the game up and it's loading, and then it's press here or please touch to open the game or start the game or whatever, and then it took another 20 minutes to just do that. And then I just gave up because I was great, now it's it's too late, and I know just trying to get around is gonna take half an hour because every tap has a 20-minute, I don't know, not even delay, but you tap and then it's it shows a loading in the bottom right for 2 seconds, and then it takes its sweet time to transition, and then once it transitions it takes another second before it's responsive, and then yeah, I don't know. There's 5 million screens. It's actually only what, 4? Okay, wait. Open the game. Tap. Tap. Tap, tap. So yeah, 4 taps to get into a PvP match. Which doesn't sound that bad, but when it's 3 seconds per tap, it's bro. It's a mobile game. It's a gacha game. It has to be faster than this. And I don't think it's... I mean, it could be my phone's too old, but my phone runs everything else fine. I don't know. But anyway. That's my 20-second, 30-second complaining about Blue Archive. Now for the 45 minutes of complaining about work. No, I'm kidding. I don't really have much to complain about. Last few days have been pretty easy, and my manager's been pretty not annoying. We had our weekly meeting today. That's always annoying, and I literally dread it. I hate Wednesdays specifically because of the meeting, because it's just okay, what did you do last week? And it's this is what I did last week, and it's okay, how come you didn't work 40 hours? And it's I was here for 40 hours. Maybe I didn't do, I wasn't working for, all 40 hours of it, but there's 33 hours tracked right there, so 6.5 hours or whatever is just untracked, but I'm sure I was still working and doing other things. But anyway, and then it's okay, well, now what are you going to be doing next week? And it's I don't know, this stuff. And it's okay, how come you only have 23 hours of planned stuff for next week? And it's because I don't have anything else planned. What do you want me to do? Make stuff up? And then I have to make stuff up. Anyway, it's annoying, and this week, she was late today, so she was just start the meeting without me, and then I'll catch up when I get in. And then she got in and was it was funny because me and my supervisor were having the meeting, and I had my headset on, she had her headset on in her office, and so we're on Teams talking, going over, what we filled out. Even at the very beginning I was so I don't know what you want to talk about, because I feel this is more for the manager than us. And she laughed and she's I think you're right, but we can still, catch each other up on what's going on. And I was yeah, okay. And so that's what we did. And then my manager came in, and she came into my office, and she's oh, you're on a headset. She's I was gonna try to just listen in and do it from here. She's well, I'll go over to your supervisor's office. And she went over to my supervisor's office, and I could hear her on my supervisor's mic, and she's oh, you're on a headset too. And then she was you guys just want to go take it in one of the conference rooms? and so we just went over to one of the conference rooms and got caught up. But she didn't I don't know, harass us about our hours, I guess, which was nice. And we actually, like, cause like that's the thing is, like, she spends more time, you know, like asking like, what did you do last week? Why are you missing 6 hours or 2 hours or 10 hours or whatever? And it's like, I don't know, because I forgot to track some stuff, or I didn't track everything, or this thing didn't end up happening, so I had to, you know, or this thing took way less time, so, you know, I tracked the time on it or whatever. And then, yeah, and then like next week, you know, this is what I have planned, but I'm also waiting on responses from these people, so I don't know what that's gonna look like or how long that's gonna take, so I can't really plan for next week yet. Wait, what else? What was I saying? Oh, well, yeah, so like, it should be less about that and more about like, okay, what are your projects going on or going to be starting soon, and like, how is that going, or what's that process like? Because that's what we did, is like, we sat there and talked for like 40 minutes or so about, you know, like, oh, I got this starting up, and, you know, I'm waiting on this and that, blah blah blah, and, you know, this is what's happening. And then it's like, okay, good, cool, like, what do you need from us, or, you know, how can we facilitate that, and blah blah blah. And like, talking about that, like doing that kind of stuff, like talking about the projects that are coming up and like the progress that I'm making on other projects, it's like, yes, like, I can do that, I'll do that. I don't, like, as long as you're not like, if, yeah, I don't know, that's like way more productive than looking at a list of all the tasks I did and how long they took me, and, you know, and then asking me what are all the tasks I'm planning for next week and how long are they going to take me, when it's like, I don't know, dude, my job is like, help desk is literally reactionary. Like, I'm more than help desk now, but like, that's a big part of my job still. And so like, I can't really budget my time, because it's like, I don't know what this week's gonna look like. I don't know what kind of problems people. Oh, this dude has like 4 frames. He has 3 frames. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, we didn't do that. We did, you know, like, oh, what are the projects? Where are they? You know, what's the progress looking like? And blah, blah, blah. And I was like, once we walked out of the meeting, I was not annoyed. And I was like, cool. Like, that's how I wish that meeting would go every time. Because that's kind of how it used to go until my manager took it over. But yeah, but anyway. Look at that. Only 5 minutes complaining about work. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember what time it started. Or what time I started complaining. I don't know if I can put this guy up here yet. I feel like I could. Let me do that. Wait. No. Oh, that's fine. She goes first. Okay. Anyway, I'm not gonna stream for very long, maybe a few hours, just because I have work tomorrow. But I just want to finish talking about whatever before I get started. I was planning on streaming Monday and Tuesday, but I slept so much. Like, Sunday, okay, so I started playing Power World. And I played on Sunday night, and I was like, all right, like, I finally caved. I was talking about it on Saturday night, on stream, about like, you know what, I'm probably gonna get it, play it on Sunday, check it out, and then come back on Monday and be like, I played Power World and this is what I think. But on Sunday when I did play it, I picked it up earlier in the day, but like didn't actually play it until the evening. And like, I was gonna watch Vinny stream and play it as I watched Vinny stream, and he didn't stream. Like, he started a stream to say, I'm sick and I'm not streaming tonight, no Sunday stream. And I was like, dang it, like, I would have taken a nap or something earlier so I could have energy to stream myself tonight if I would have known that, but it was whatever. But since I kind of resigned to not streaming, I was like, let me just play Power World then. Like I was like, I literally had the game open when he started streaming, because I was like going through the tutorial, but then I was like, oh, let me make some tea and like get all comfy. And then he started his stream, and I was like, yay! And then I opened it, and he's like, I'm not streaming tonight, and I was like, oh no! And then I just like had the game up for like 10 minutes as I prepared my tea, and like found something else to watch in the meantime. And then yeah, then I started playing, and like yeah, like partway through, like I started around like 6-ish, I guess. Partway through, I was like, I should just stream it, and I was like, no, cause like I don't want to, like, I don't know, like I don't like, the game is like, I don't know, I I was gonna say boring. It's not that it's boring. It's just like, for me, it's one of the. It's just like, oh, I don't even know if I'm gonna keep playing it. I played it Sunday and I played it a little bit Monday, which that, like I was gonna say, that's like kind of why I didn't stream Monday. Well, Sunday I didn't stream because I was not gonna stream, but Monday and Tuesday I just like stayed up too late. So Sunday night I played until like 4 in the morning. Like I started at 6 and finished around 3:30 or whatever. Before I was like, dude, I have to stop because I got to go to sleep. But like, it's literally just one of those, it's just a survival crafting game with Pokemon. And it, I don't know. It's not that great. Like, I don't think it's that good of a game. But it, it's like a decent one of those. So like, it's literally like, it's just like turn my brain off and grind like a little monkey, and just waste a lot of time. Excuse me. Did I get the mirror belt or mirror amulet? Scisward, crafty scissor. Okay, so it's just like, I guess the belts are the crafties, and the amulets maybe are, yeah, the wards. Okay. Anyway, I like how I don't know, you can just walk past all these encounters. They're bullying him. I was gonna say, let me save him, but I'm sure if I get into an encounter with them, he will be in there too, and I'll have to kill him. Let me save him. If he shows up, I'll try to scout him. Whoops. Now. Oh, scouting's gonna suck now. All right, kill them. I think the thing with this like setup of 2 large monsters is after every fight or every now and then I'll have to like go into my menu and do the auto heal thing and have the Cure Slime heal everybody, or heal Crystalina and the Wormhole Dragon. Also, he looks small. Like, I feel like I didn't get the biggest one I could. I mean, I don't think I got the biggest one I could when I bred it down or whatever. Or bred it, synthesized it, whatever. But I thought he was pretty big. Maybe I should go back to the mole hole and just like reset that fight. Like find him and reset him over and over again until he's like enormous. Just to see like how big he can get, I guess. Anyway, what was I saying? Power World. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's just one of those, like, it's definitely very, like, Rust, Arc, I don't know, Valheim, one of those. Give yourselves a warm welcome, everyone! All together now! Felicity to the Affinity! Huh? Felicity to the Affinity! Let's do it right tonight! Sound team, cue the music! It's time for festivity!
Trinity, Trinity, we've got an affinity! Find our divinity and we're in the vicinity! Trinity, Trinity, we've got an affinity! Measure our faith, it's bigger than infinity! pesky dragon! You'll get what's coming to you today! That's it, my brethren! That's it!
So is he like causing them problems or what? He looks kind of cool. Oh. This is just Final Fantasy VI. Is he doing that? Oh, is he stopping them?
Blast you! You stubborn old lizard!
Welcome to the Affinity of the Trinity. Your Eminence, I present to you the new initiates.
I forgot that we're evil now, so we're gonna have to kill him to stop him from stopping them.
Ah, that's what I like to see. The felicity of the Trinity be upon you, my
Please, I was gonna say,
new
please say your name.
friends. I am Dwight, the Archimandrite.
Archimandrite.
Felicity? Archimandrite? I'm a little lost.
Worry not, my dear.
I'm looking up
We're
Archimandrite.
just warming up for a little ritual to revive our masters. It will
It's a
reverse
word.
the flow of life energy back into their souls.
The head of a large monastery or group of monasteries in the Orthodox Church. An honorary title given to a monastic priest. I've never heard that word before. Archimandrite. His name's just Dwight.
We are very close indeed, to resurrecting Duma of the unholy Trinity.
Duma. I thought he said
All that
Doomer.
stands in our way is that trifling lizard. He continues to interfere in our ritual. And though it pains me to say, we lack the manpower to defeat him.
I'll do it. He's got cool fur on his back.
To it, I suppose. One more time. This next crack, it'll be right as rain.
So, if the dragon's defeated, the Lord of the Underworld might just be revived. Do the right thing, please.
I want to stop being evil. My beloved, she hates me. Young sir. Pal World. Where's my mini medal? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I played it. Oh, so yeah, I was gonna say Sunday night I played like 9 hours. And yeah, like it was just like a thing of like, it's just like that gameplay loop of like, you know, upgrade a thing, unlock the next set of upgrades, grind it out, upgrade the next thing, unlock the next set of upgrades. Plus, it has like that Pokemon stuff, and so like this is the thing is like. It's I don't know, it's like, I mean, it's early access, but it's very like, I don't know, it's not as it's not like that fleshed out. Like I literally, the combat is not great. Like I would say it's like bad even, because it's just like throw your Pokemon out. Like the AI is just really dumb, and also like it's not that hard. I don't know, because like part of it's because the AI is dumb. But it's like, throw your pal out and have it draw aggro as you shoot, you know, shoot it. Or, you know, once the pal that you're fighting is aggroing you, just run around until your pal kills it while also shooting it. Because, like, I don't know. There's, like, a few boss fights that were like that, where, like, the boss, like, decides it wants to do its, like, melee attack. And so it starts running after me, and I'm just like, okay, I have infinite... I mean, I don't actually have infinite stamina, but I have... you know, a ton of stamina, so I'm just gonna keep running in circles, and my pal is just gonna pound you from, you know, the side, and, you know, like, just keep shooting at you as I run, and whittle your health. And then, you know, I have like another pal that like follows me around. Other than the one that I have out, it just like floats next to me, and it shoots a little orb that like knocks things back. So like even when an enemy gets close to me, that POW like pushes them away, so I can like stop moving for a second, regain some of my stamina, and then like keep running again, and just like do that infinitely while I also shoot them with the crossbow. And it's just like mindless. I don't know, like I feel like the combat is pretty mindless overall, and it's like very just like basic, and it's not that like I was saying, the AI is not that smart. There's not much to the combat. Melee, well, I don't know, maybe later on melee has like a purpose, but like I haven't used a melee weapon since the club you get at the beginning of the game, because it just seems like the worst idea to get up close to a POW. So you just want to like stay back and shoot as your POW, you know, is up in their face until they aggro you, and then start running away as your POW starts chasing them and shooting them. And you know, I don't know, it's the combat kind of sucks. Everything else about it, like all the survival crafting stuff, that's like, it's fine. It's like, I guess it's good as far as those go. In that like the loop is like addictive. Like I was just like I said, I was like, let me play a few hours of this, and then it was 3 a.m. and I was like, dude, I gotta get to sleep, because like it's just like I just kept like, you know, upgrading, and then I would be like, oh, like that next upgrade is like, you know, right there. All I have to do is go grind out some ores, and you know, have my little Firefox thing, make some ingots out of it, like turn them into ingots, and then boom, I can make the next upgrade, and then, you know, level up my base again, and just keep doing that over and over. Like yeah, I don't know, it's like addictive and like satisfying, I guess. Not that it's like particularly engaging or great or challenging or whatever. It's just like it does that. Like it knows what it needs to do, and it does it. But there's just like so much jankiness to it that like, I don't know. I don't know. Like I still kind of want to keep playing it. Just because like I want to keep playing it for the monster catching, like to catch all the rest of the POWs and stuff like that. But I also like I unlocked breeding. Like there's a piece of furniture or whatever that you have to craft and place to start breeding monster or POWs. Dude, I've been playing so many of these stupid games. Pokemon, Dragon Quest monsters, and now POW World. I'm like mixing up all the different terminology. You have POWs, you have monsters, you have Pokemon. Anyway, yeah, like I unlocked breeding, but I haven't done it yet because like it seems expensive. Because you have to, it's like, at least in the item description it says you need a cake to breed, and I have 3 cakes and they take forever to make, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to give up my cakes right now. And I don't know if I want to keep, like, I don't want to go through like all the like planning and setup, because that's another like the PAL's working for you, like working on your farm, on your you know, base. That's kind of fun too. Like I like, you know, not like min-maxing, but being like, all right, like setting up things, and then, you know, organizing which PALs are out at any time to, like, you know, organize, like assign them, not really assign them, I guess you can assign them, but have them, you know, get certain things moving and working, like a factory. You know, little slaves running, you know, my factory. And like that's kind of fun, but it also gets kind of frustrating because like I don't want to like micromanage it, and that's kind of what I was saying with the cake thing. It's like this breeding thing is like you need cakes to breed, and I'm just like, I don't like, it takes so much to make a cake. Like it requires so many materials, like eggs and milk and wheat and blah blah blah, or flour or whatever, all these things to make a cake, and then to make the actual cake it takes forever, because like I don't know if there's like I didn't really like, I kept thinking like, oh, I should look to see if there's like a toggle for this, but for a lot of things, if you're gonna manually like craft it, you have to sit there and hold F and just hold it. And cakes take super long, so you're sitting there and just one cake, you're holding it for like a minute solid, and you can't do anything else while you're doing that. But I don't know if there's like a toggle or whatever. And like I was saying, you can have your pals do that for you, but they're even slower than you are. So it's like if you want them to be if you want it to be automated, your pals are going to be a lot slower than if you sit there yourself and hold it, because that's like a lot of where the time goes. You know, I played, like I was saying, on Sunday night I played like 9 hours, and half of that is just standing in one place holding F. Not actually half of it, but like I'm sure at least a quarter of like cumulative time was me just, you know, standing at a workstation holding F and just waiting for the things to craft, because I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to wait even longer for my pals to do it, because they also come over and help and, you know, make it move a little bit faster, but they're so slow. What's up, Aiko? Talking about Pal World. I don't know if you checked it out. I played it quite a bit, which is why I didn't stream Monday or Tuesday. So I mean, I guess I'll just like get to the point of that. Like I played Power World Sunday for like 9 hours. Stayed up to like 3-ish in the morning, almost 4 in the morning. Went to sleep. Had sleep paralysis, which was miserable, because I went to sleep, woke up with sleep paralysis like 40 minutes later, and it was like 5 in the morning, and I was like, bro, I gotta get up in like an hour. And then like I couldn't go back to sleep for like half an hour, because every time I did, I got more sleep paralysis, because like it just wouldn't go away. And then finally I got up for work and was just so tired. I went to work, and then I took a nap on lunch, and then when I came home, I ate dinner and went to sleep and slept until like midnight. And then when I woke up at midnight, this is Monday night, I was like, I don't know. I was like, well, I slept the whole night away. Like, I don't want to like go back to sleep. I want to, you know, play something for a little bit. But I didn't want to play anything that would be too involved, because like I didn't want to like wake myself up too much. And I was like, Power World is like perfect for that, because it's like mindless, kind of monotonous, you know, gameplay. And so that I played Power World again until like 4 in the morning again. And then I was like, bro, it's 4 in the morning. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go to work. And so I went back to sleep. And this time I didn't have sleep paralysis. So yesterday morning, yesterday morning. Oh wait, no. Yeah, yesterday morning. And then I was like, went to sleep, woke up at, you know, 6 whatever, went to work, and then came home and was still like really tired. Like I took a nap on lunch again, and then when I got home I went to sleep at like 7 again, but then I woke up at like, I don't know, 10:30 or 11, and then was just like, well, it's too late to stream. I'm just gonna hang out and watch. Oh no, actually, no, yeah. Like I came home, went to sleep, woke up at like probably like 9 or something, like 9. Yeah, like sometime after 9, because I remember I was watching Vinny when I went to sleep, and I woke up and he was still streaming, but I changed it to something else, because I was like, I think he was playing the Yuffie DLC or something for FF7 remake, and I was like, I don't want to watch this, because like I said this the other night, but like I'm going to play FF7 and remake and the Yuffie DLC and all that eventually, not anytime, not before Rebirth or whatever comes out. Saw Asmon play it. I was playing World of Warships, decided to rep the Royal Navy. Should be repping the U.S. Navy. No, I've never played World of Warships. When I was in the Marines, and when I was at MacDill Air Force Base, there was a contractor who worked with us, and he loved World of Warships, and he was in the Navy. A lot of all the contractors were veterans. And he was in the Navy, and he was always talking about it and always trying to get me to play it. And I was like, I don't know. I've seen it, and I just don't really have much interest in it. But I would still listen to him talk about it, because he loved it, and he just like loved talking about it. which I guess I don't know. I don't know if he joined the Navy because he loves ships or he loves ships because he was in the Navy, but he loved that game. But I saw Pal or not Palmon. I was gonna say Palmon, Pal World. I saw Asmon talk about AI stuff because that's like the other thing with Pal World is like people are like, oh AI, and blah blah blah, and there's no real proof, at least not that I've seen, that they used any AI on Pal World. Like it seems like they've ripped off a million things, but like changed it enough to not be I don't know. I was gonna say legally distinct. This is, I feel like this is what everyone's saying is like, oh, it's like legally distinct, you know, Ark, Rust, Pokemon. But I don't know. And also a lot of the animations are just like straight up like assets and animations are just like straight out of an asset store, I think, because like there's so many animations that just look like literally I played Fortnite like once or twice in my entire life and never even like a full match. And I recognize the glider animation as I'm like, that's just the Fortnite glider, like, you know, like you pull out your little glider animation, that's literally just the Fortnite one. And then I've heard people say that the pickaxe or like, you know, mining animation is the same as the Fortnite one, but I haven't seen enough Fortnite pickaxe swinging to recognize it. But the glider one, I was like, that is just a Fortnite glider animation. And then like, oh, and then also like the Breath of the Wild kind of stuff, like Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, like stamina wheel, or not, it's not a wheel, but like this, like climbing and your stamina drains and like, you know, all that stuff, which is like now just like kind of like a survival game kind of thing because it was in Breath of the Wild. Like Genshin has it, you know, all these, even though Genshin's not a survival crafting game or whatever, but it is like a thing that just like goes into every open world game now. But like, oh wait, something just feels so right listening to Scotland the Brave whilst mid-battle. What was it? Oh, I was gonna say Asmongold. I saw him like, someone like clipped him talking about AI art and like, he's like, I don't care if AI replaces artists or like whatever, like just basically like that awful take. Which I was like, this is just bait. That's literally what he does, dude. Like that's his gimmick, is just like say whatever like makes people mad so he gets more, you know, engagement and stuff like that. Because his audience is just gonna agree with him no matter what, and then you know, he's gonna get, you know, it's rage baiting. Because I say this all the time every time I talk about Asmongold, but like he's smart. He knows what he's doing. I was actually talking to my friend about this like last month or whatever. Like we were driving back from San Francisco, and then we were just like talking about streamers, and I don't even know how we got onto Asmongold, but I was like, yeah, no, like Asmongold I think is extremely annoying, but that's like kind of the point. But his like, you know, normal self, Zach, like when he streams on his Zach channel, I think he's like way more like he's way cooler when he's not putting on the Asmongold persona. But then like as we were talking, I was like, yeah, no, but he's smart though, because like he knows that Asmongold thing sells, and like he, you know, he has like the OTK brand thing going on, like all this stuff. Like he knows how to stream and how to make money off of streaming and like YouTube content, all that stuff. But it's still, Asmongold is still very annoying, and yeah, I don't know. But anyway, he had like this whole thing spurred on by the Pal World AI art discussion. Even though everyone's like I was saying, it's like, do you have proof of the AI art? And the proof is, you know, it came to me in a dream because I don't know, like the director or someone at the company that makes Pal, I don't even know who develops it. I never even looked. Usually I, you know stuff like that. But the developer, someone on the development team or whatever, or owner, whatever, someone was like expressing interest in AI, at least AI technology, maybe not AI art specifically. I don't remember. I don't know the specifics, but because of that, people were like, oh, that means they used AI, you know, to make this game. But it doesn't look like AI. I mean, maybe they got designs you know, for their pals from AI stuff, but like I don't see how an AI would like, I don't know if AI technology is far enough along to just, you know, completely craft a 3D model of, you know, a Pokemon, like a fake Mon. But then I've seen, well, so this is unrelated to the AI stuff, but anyway, like that's, I saw Asmon trending because of that. But I guess the other thing is, like, I've seen people post models of the pals in Pal World compared to the Pokemon that they look like, and the models are extremely close, in like a pretty everyone's like, this is not, like, there's too many instances in this game of a Pal looking a lot like a Pokemon, and then lining up their models, the models are like extremely close, like too close to be a coincidence that they had to have ripped all these Pokemon models and then just like modified them, like adjust them and like changed like dimensions or whatever on different limbs or whatever, scaling, you know, whatever, adjusted the Pokemon model to make the Pal model. And it's like, I don't know, like Pokemon actually put out a thing today too where they're like, we've gotten, you know, we received, I don't know, like notification that there is a game out there that is, you know, very close to ours and blah blah blah, and we promise, you know, we're gonna do whatever it takes, like we nurture and whatever, like the language they use is so lame, but they're basically like, we know AI still has issues, like you ask it to make a simple picture of a woman and she has 12 fingers on both hands. Yeah, I've seen like a lot of people, I think there's like, because when I was messing around with AI art, just like I wanted to see how it worked. I wanted to understand. It's the same thing with like VTubing. When VTubing was first blowing up, I was like, I want to see how this works. I want to understand. And then I like, you know, did a whole, ripped my character's model from 14, rigged her up. Well, she mostly was rigged. But like did all kinds of like work to like get it working and moving and like, you know, tracking, and was like, this is cool. I see how this works. This is kind of cool. Like I get it. But with AI art, I was like, okay, this is cool, but also like, I don't know, like, yeah, it's like the whole hands thing. Like, there's like, it's cool, but like, I don't know, like, it's cool, and once I notice like the flaws, I'm like, okay, I don't like this. Like, it's not worth it. Like I mean, I don't know. I gotta say, like, the amount of time that goes into like trying to prompt the AI, you know, to like, because I was using like Stable Diffusion and like a couple other things, or like maybe they're just like versions, or like kind of like a distro of Stable Diffusion. I don't know what they call it, but all these like different versions, like it takes too much work to get something that doesn't have like, well, even I was gonna say, it doesn't have like the uncanny valleyness to it, like the weird, you know, fingers and things like that, things blending into the background or into each other. I don't know, it takes too much work to be worth it. Like, and it's like, I don't know, like I was like trying to like feed it images of my cat girl from 14 to try and just like screw around with that, and then like I was like, dude, I would rather just pay an artist to do what I want them to do, because it's like a better process, and maybe AI will get to a point where you don't, you know, and I think that's what Asmon was saying, was like, you know, the consumer doesn't care that artists will lose their jobs because AI art can do it for them, which he's right, but it's still like something, you know, because we know that, it's something we should try to avoid, you know, because like I don't know, like, I guess at the same time it is a bit soulless, and it's also stealing from other artists. And like that's like, I think that's kind of where like all the AI like Chat GPTs and whatever are like, that's where they're starting to get, politicians are starting to notice and starting to, you know, ask questions and, you know, like kind of slow that stuff down, because people are suing and are like, hey, like the New York Times and you know, other publications are like, hey, you know, you guys are ripping off our stuff to make your stuff, and so like it seems like legislation is on the way to kind of like limit a lot of that stuff, which is, I say, is good, because it is a thing, like, because like people always like argue like, or at least I see this argument come up of like, okay, so what if I just, you know, what if I drew a bunch of art and fed it to an AI to make AI art based off of my art, and people are like, go for it, like that like, that's not the problem. Like, the problem is no one's doing that. People are just stealing everyone else's art to make their, you know, AI art. So like, if you want to do that, then yeah, go for it. Like, you can, if you want to make AI art based off of your own art, there's no, like, no one has a problem with that. People have a problem with you taking other people's art to make AI art, because it's basically theft. It's like if you reposted someone's art and we're like, I made this, right? Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say, yeah, the like the weirdness with the fingers. I've seen plenty of AI art recently where the hands look pretty decent, and I'm like, okay, people are figuring that out, or like, you know, prompting it correctly, or like touching it up and stuff like that. Which I'm sure people have been touching it up, you know, doing that, creating a piece from AI and then touching it up to like fix the hands and other weird things. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Power World, it's all right. I don't know. Oh, I was gonna say Monday night I was up till like, well, I woke up and then you know, played a few hours of it until it was too early in the morning. I was like, I gotta sleep because I gotta work. And I went to sleep and went to work, and then came home and went to sleep, and then woke up. And I didn't play Power World last night. I just played gacha games and watched. Did I watch Vinny stream? I can't remember it. I'm pretty sure he streamed last night, but whatever. Anyway, then I then I went back to sleep, and then I actually woke up at like 4 this morning. I mean, I wake up like between 3 and 4 every morning anyway, but I usually fall back asleep. Like, it's just like, you know, the amount of hours I sleep, that's like the timing that I wake up at. And then I you know, roll over, look at my phone for a minute, change whatever I'm watching on stream, like on my PC or whatever stream I'm watching, or, you know, put something on if whatever I was watching ended, and then go back to sleep. But this morning I woke up at like 4:05 or something, and I couldn't fall back asleep. And then like I was literally like laying trying to go back to sleep, and then I like opened my eyes and I was like, what time is it now? And it was like 4:50, and I was like, oh, dude, come on. And then I like tried to go to sleep again, and I fell asleep for a second, and I woke up and I looked at my phone and I was like, what time is it? And it was 5:30, and I was like, bro, it's like at most I slept 40 minutes, but that's if I fell asleep as soon as I closed my eyes, which I know I was laying there for a bit before I fell asleep. So I probably slept closer to like 20 minutes there. And then I tried to go back to sleep before my alarm went off for work, and I couldn't. And then I was just like, what a waste of like 2 hours of good sleep that I could have had. But yeah. But I feel like I'm caught up on sleep now. Like, I came home today, took a nap. Like, I didn't even take a nap until like 7:30, but I woke up at like 9, a little after 9, and was like, all right, I'm gonna stream. But then I wanted to eat dinner, so I ate dinner, and then I started streaming. But I haven't played Power World since what, Monday night. So like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'll play it again. Like, there's some things I still want to do in it, but it's not like, I don't know. It's not like, I can see people who are into, you know, that kind of survival crafting, or who don't have enough self-control to like pull themselves away from that. Because like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, it's pretty addictive. Like, it's a pretty addictive kind of like routine or loop, gameplay loop. But it's also kind of bland and broken. Like, just like, I don't know, like I was saying, the AI in the game for like the enemy monsters and stuff, enemy pals, is kind of bad. Or not even just enemy pals, enemy humans and stuff like that too. It's kind of bad. Like, I don't know, there's like, but it's early access, and I'm thinking I'm done with it for now. but maybe later on down the line, in like 6 months or a year or something, once they've got it updated and like nicer, maybe I'll check it out again and get back in there. Cause like, I don't know, I like the monster catching, like the pals and stuff like that. I like that part of it, like running around just collecting them. Cause it's just like, that's why I'm playing this game. Cause like, I don't know, I've finished playing Pokemon Scarlet, Violet, all the DLC. I still need to do the epilogue of the DLC, but like, I was like, I want to play Dragon Quest Monsters The Dark Prince now, because that's like, that just came out, and I haven't played a Dragon Quest Monsters game in a long time, and I would love to, and I want to play another monster catcher. And so I did, and then Pal World came out, and it's like, oh, another one. But like, the monster catching isn't enough for me to want to keep playing that game, if that makes sense. Because it's like, I don't know, like I could see myself playing it a lot more if I was playing with friends. Or if I was playing on a server or something, but the server stuff seems broken right now, so like there's no point, and your stuff doesn't carry over, which like I wasn't really expecting, and that doesn't really bother me. But like, now that I've played as much as I have, I would like to go to a server with my pals instead of having to start from scratch again. Like, I don't mind losing all my base and stuff, but like if I can bring my pals, like that'd be cool. Oh wait. Playing around with Krea AI, trying to have it touch up some WoW screenshots with it being reimagined. Prompted to give the character glowing eyes, and it didn't do it. Same with elf ears, even though the AI recognized the character as an elf. That's, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm sure that stuff will get there eventually. Which, I don't know. It's like, that's it. Like, I guess like here's like the philosophical, you know, discussion about AI. Like, it's all like, you know, kind of like what you believe AI should be doing and used for. And like in my job, I'm like, I like, there's a lot of AI stuff. Like, our email security stuff is AI. Like, you know, like there's like these AI kind of like detection things running all the time that like catch it, and they send me a notification, but there's still like that it's like, it's a tool. And that, like, that's the thing, is like, I'm of the, you know, I'm on team AI as a tool rather than AI as like media creation or, you know, art, you know, creation and stuff like that. Cause like, that just feels so lame. But as a tool to make things better, because like, because we have the, you know, Barracuda is what it's called, the email, like like gateway, you know, defense, whatever. Like, the AI of that makes my job easier, because now I don't have to sit there and watch email traffic, or, you know, manually like check it and clean it up. Like, the AI, you know, catches stuff, quarantines stuff, blocks stuff, and then sends me a notification for like, it catches a lot on its own, but then also sends me notifications for things that it's like, hey, I can't tell, can you take a look, basically. And so then I go and look, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is something that should be blocked, or no, this is something that's good. And then I click buttons to say, like, to like train the AI, to like, to tell the AI like, this is good, this is not, you know, so that it can get better at doing its job of making my job easier. But some people are just like anti-AI completely, and some people, I don't know, like, I'm on the side of like AI in art, or, you know, maybe as a tool to, you know, kind of like what you're saying, like, you know, use it to like touch stuff up or whatever. Like, I think it's fine for like photography even, because that's kind of what like all these like filters and things do and are anyway. They're like, you know, using, I don't know if they're using some sort of AI, but they're like definitely like, there's something trying to predict and, you know, adjust based on whatever settings, and it's not like it's removing some of the human interaction of having to manually, you know, touch up photos and things like that. But anyway, Power World is likely very safe for trademark copyright, but in a court, if it gets there, it will likely come down to the squint test. Well, I think that's like what people are kind of expecting of, like, you know, Pokemon to squint and like be like, yep, nope, this is our thing, and they just ripped it off and, you know, like changed like this one thing about it. Because I think I was talking about this the other night before I played Power World. But there's a Pokemon in Power World called Cremis or something. It's Cremis. It's just Eevee. It's Eevee with like a fluffier scarf, like neck fur or whatever. And that's it. It literally is just like basically exactly Eevee. And I caught one and I named it Vivi, like Penny names her or calls her Eevees in Pokemon Scarlet. But I was like, this thing is just, it's just Eevee. It's China knockoff Eevee, even though the game is Japanese, like made by Japanese developers or whatever. A lot of it feels like Chinese knockoff Pokemon. But I don't know. I guess like we'll see, cause like the other thing is like it seems suspiciously huge. Like I don't think it, isn't just like I don't know. Like let me look at the Steam charts. Hold on. Jesus Christ. I like butchered that so hard. I hit like V and an extra M and like a million. So Power World has 1.2 million concurrent players or current players, which is 700,000 more than second place. 900,000 more, almost a million more than Dota 2. So Counter-Strike has 550,000. Dota 2 at third place has 306,000. PUBG at 186. Like all these games are massive. Like Power World's current players is Counter-Strike 2 at its peak. Because it says peak players for Counter-Strike 2 1,277,907. Current players for Power World 1,261,582. And for a game that costs money, that seems like unreal, and like unbelievable. Like I don't know if there's bots, being I don't know, run and giving fake numbers, or something is weird about the tracking for Power World or what. But like that just seems like it's kind of like a phenomenon and has like blown up. And everyone's playing it, but that seems like still like way too much for that, even because it's like bigger than Elden Ring, bigger than like what else? I don't know. I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess I can look at that chart again, because it shows like, okay, oh, I guess like, well, PUBG's peak players is 3 million. Power World peaked at 2 million. But I don't know if PUBG is free or was free when it came out. But it's, Power World, bigger than Elden Ring, bigger than Counter-Strike 2, Lost Ark, Dota 2, New World, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk, Goose Duck. What the heck? Goose Duck has 700,000 players? What? Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's not that surprising then if Goose Duck can do something like that. But I don't know. Not that it's like there's Power World AstroTurfing or something. Because the Shill campaign was pretty massive. But I don't know. I don't like playing it. I don't think it deserves that. Like I'll say it. It's like not. It's just very derivative, I guess, of like everything about it is derivative. Like the animations are all like Fortnite animations, or like other like just like assets that you can just get off of like Unreal probably. The Pokemon, like the PAL designs are just Pokemon ripoffs. Like they're literally like, most of what I've seen is just like, oh, it's that Pokemon, but they changed the color and gave it fur in different spots, and adjusted the limbs in a tiny bit, and then the gameplay is just Ark, Rust, whatever, insert survival crafting game here, and it's like derivative of a million things, but they're all mashed together, and it's like, I don't know. Maybe it is just like the perfect combination of all these things, and it deserves the attention. But it's like, it's so just like, I don't know. I don't. It seems low effort because, like I was saying, it just seems like so much stuff is just ripped off from other things and like just bought off of the asset store or used from the asset stores or whatever. But like I was saying, I don't know. I probably played it for like. I guess I gotta look at my numbers on Steam. I would say 12 hours. 11.4 hours. But I don't know. That's like as far as I'm gonna take it for now, I think. But weaker people will play it longer and have, I guess. I don't know. It's just like the content isn't there for me, I would say. Also, like the multiplayer stuff, like I was saying, if the servers, because like they, like every time you log in, or like the couple times I've logged in, it's like, hey, you know, if you lose your save, like there's a bug for like multiplayer and single player that you can lose your save. Do this to, you know, restore your save or whatever. And then like a million things like online that are like, yeah, server stuff is kind of busted. Like server stuff loses saves more often than like single player. And then yeah, the server stuff is just like kind of broken. So, you know, maybe wait on that stuff to get fixed if you're planning to play with your friends. And so like, yeah, like, I don't know, if that was working, I would probably, or if that wasn't, like, you know, there weren't issues with that, I would probably be more into it, because I'd be like joining random servers and just like, I don't know, playing with random people or with my friends or whatever. Like I was even thinking about making my own server and just having it up all the time so anyone could hop in and out and do whatever they want. But I don't want to deal with all that right now until they get that kind of stuff fixed. But also, like I was saying, I played enough of it that I'm like, I don't really have much interest in it anymore. There's like a few things I still kind of want to do in game, but there are so many other games I would rather be playing. But yeah. Anyway, debating another person on an unrelated topic. They kept telling me to cite my source, which I had repeatedly done. I was citing a book, so I told them if they're really interested in this conversation, go to the library, check out the book. The book had more citations, but you cite it where you found it typically. Oh, I think I know what you mean. I'm sure you can find the book online too, so even if they don't want to go to a library, I mean, there's probably even their library has like an online version of that book, because my local library has like, with your library card, I don't know where my library card went. I literally I had it on my keys, and then I started driving my BMW again because I got it all like patched up and everything, and then I changed my keys over and I took my library card off because I was like, I don't need it on my keys, because I don't go to the library enough to need it on my keys at all times. So I put it somewhere, and that was like just like last weekend, but I don't know where. But anyway, if you go online and you just like enter your library like card number and like, I don't know, like your name or something, you can log in and check out books online, like EPUBs and stuff like that, and read, you know, the online version or whatever, the digital version. Anyway, Power World, not as good as this game. I don't know. Well, the monster, like that, I guess like that was like the biggest letdown of Power World to me, is like the combat, like the monster catching and then using, excuse me, the using your pals in battle thing. Like pals can have guns, and it's kind of like, it's novel. Like once you see it and you move on from it, it's like, okay, whatever. There's some cool, like there's some fun things with all that kind of stuff, like holding the fox, I think it's called Fox Spark or Fox Sparks or something like that, but you can hold it and use it as a flamethrower. That's fun, but you know, once you've done that a couple times, it's not as fun anymore, and it's like, I don't like want to bring this pal with me. I have other pals I would rather be using, and I don't want to have to like, because when you do that, your pal, you know, you use the fox like a flamethrower, he's not running around anymore doing his attacks. It's just you using him as a flamethrower until like it goes on cooldown. Then he'll run around. but it slows your character down, and it doesn't do that much damage. Or like, I mean, it does, well, at least like the things that I used it on, it did decent amount, until it had to go on cooldown. Then it's like, okay, now my DPS kind of dropped quite a bit, because now this little fox dude is doing barely anything, so I basically just swapped to another pal. But like the whole combat system is like not I don't know, not as fun as like Pokemon or Dragon Quest Monsters, or you know, any other like monster catching game, because it's basically Fortnite but with pals, I guess. Because I'm sure they just ripped all the Fortnite, you know, combat animations, and or like, you know, whatever just like stuff is available in Unreal Engine's asset store or wherever they get their assets, and then just like, you know, I don't know, because like they also have like the typing system and stuff like that, but like I haven't fought anything. I've fought plenty of bosses that were even above my level, that like weren't much of a challenge, and there's difficulty sliders, but like I don't know, like there's nothing there on the normal difficulty. There hasn't been anything that has like really engaged me in the PAL combat, that like, I don't know, it's not enough for me, I guess. That's like the main thing. PAL World has potential, granted unrealized potential. Is that what you mean? I kind of agree, and that's what I was saying. Like, there's like so much stuff. Like, it has like the perfect combination. Like, I feel like it's just like, you know, like I was saying, like for it to be as popular as it is, it like, and from what I've seen, it's just like, you know, the right combination of all these things to be like addictive, I guess, and like kind of fun. But it's not. It's early access, and it's kind of obvious that it's early access. Like, it's not there, and that's kind of what I'll keep saying, is like maybe in 6 months or a year, it'll be in a state that I'm like, all right, this seems like I'm in on Power World for real, not just, you know, checking it out. But until then, or if it even ever gets there, because that's the other thing, is people will talk about their other game, Craftopia, being kind of like, they put it out in early access and then have been like slow to update it, and haven't really, like, not that they've abandoned it, but you know, it just hasn't been getting the attention that people want it to get, and it, you know, I don't think Power World's gonna go the same way because of how much it's blown up, but like, who knows, maybe the devs are like in over their head and they were just like, we're just gonna dump this out, make some money, and run. Maybe like put it in maintenance mode, I don't know. Anyway, I spent like an hour talking about all this, when I was only gonna spend like 20 minutes. Because I want to play this game. I guess we just run up. Oh wait, I haven't talked. Well, I don't think I need to talk to this guy, but.
That blasted dragon!
Oh yeah, just saying the same stuff. Anyway. I don't know. I think if you're into the survival crafting like kind of stuff, Power World is probably for you. Like, if you like Ark and Rust and Valheim and all those like popular ones that have been coming out the last like few years or so, you'll probably like Power World. And it's only, well, I don't know if it's still on sale, but it's a $30 game, but when I went to buy it, it was on sale for $26. But yeah, it's not even like a full price $60 game, which is kind of, I was kind of expecting that. I was hoping it wouldn't be, and it's not. So it's $30, which I was like, I'll play it. I'll play it for $30. Even if I only play 10 hours, I would, like, I need to know. GTA 6 had an early access. People will be saying the same thing. Thankfully, Rockstar don't do early access. But everything, I don't know. I'm gonna sound cynical, but everything nowadays.
You would come, Manslayer.
I feel like everything nowadays comes out in early access basically. Even if it's a full release, the game releases and then still has like a day one patch and like plenty more patches to come, that it might as well have been released in early access. And I'm sure GTA 6 will do the same thing, because that's just the way things go. Because I think even Red Dead had that, like, well, Red Dead kind of, well, I don't know if the main game of Red Dead had that, but when Red Dead 2 came out, like, the game came out, and then the online didn't come out till, like, later because they hadn't finished it yet, or, you know, weren't ready to deploy it.
I am White World the Watcher,
This guy's
and it
blue.
is my duty to prevent the Lord of the Underworld's revival. You have
Anyway.
caused my master, the Zenith Dragon, much anguish.
Oh, I was gonna say, the other thing about Power World is, like, there's no real story. There's, like, these little logs you can find, but I found, like, 4 or 5 of them, and they're all just, like, from the perspective of, like, the person who discovered the island or something. Maybe they're the final boss, I don't know. But it's all, like, some guy or girl who's, like, I found this island, you know, I knew there was something up, and so I went and looked for this island, and found it, and blah, 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 and, you know, all these, like, just things about, like, oh, yeah, I found a little ball, and I threw it at a pal, and it caught it, and then I threw the ball again, and the pal came out of the ball, whoa, and it's, like, just kind of, like, the most basic, I don't know, story that is, it's trying to do lore, but I don't know, I haven't, like I said, I only found, like, 4 or 5, and there's, like, a huge list that I don't have, that I'm, like, I don't know, maybe there's enough in there that makes it cool or interesting or whatever, but, you don't get much of that from just running around in the world. Like, you have to find those memos and then read them.
Do you still intend to revive the Lord of the Underworld and have him do your bidding, no matter the cost?
I'm gonna say no. You're lying.
Cannot fool me, man.
Why do they do... I mean, I don't know. I feel like they shouldn't even... Like, yeah, I don't know. The illusion of choice. It's just kind of annoying. Because I already know, but they keep doing the same gimmick of, like, we're gonna... There's one answer, and we're gonna still give you the prompt every time. And it's just, like, it's just wasting my time at this point. Because I know what they want me to say, and I'm... Like, I guess... Like, I keep getting annoyed when I'm, like, mashing A, and then I accidentally pick yes or no. Like, I accidentally pick yes. Because I'm like, oh, no, I wanted to, like, pick. But then I'm like, it doesn't matter what I pick, because there's no... They're rhetorical questions, basically. Ark tried to do lore, but I really could care less. I just want to tame dinosaurs. That's kind of what Power World is. Like I'll say, like, the little bit of logs that I found, that's like, okay, it's basically just someone, it's almost like they're narrating my story, because they're finding these things, and it's like, it's basically like it's not even like a tutorial, but basically like they're just like describing the tutorial of, like, oh, I woke up on the beach and, you know, walked and found a little ball, and then there was a monster thing, and I, you know, it was weak, and so I threw a ball at it, and it, you know, got caught, and then I threw the ball again, and it popped out, and then it was my friend, and, you know, blah blah blah, and, like, it's just like, yeah, that's what I've been doing up to this point. Whatever.
Oh, prideful sinner, face the judgment of the light.
This guy, no sweat. Oh, he's got the ethereal serpents. Okay. Crystalinda. Well, does anyone have buffs? Debilitates all enemies. Oh, that's kind of... I'm gonna try that. Oh, he has 91 MP. We gotta feed him some MP things, dude. Because he's not gonna be able to do anything. Because if I do this, then he has, like, no MP for anything else afterwards. I just want to see what they're weak. They absorb light, so that's not a good idea. Okay, earth. And water? So water's like the best bet. I'll have him do that, I guess. But she doesn't have water. She has ice. An explosive. But I guess we just go with ice. I want to see what this withering look does. And then it could crackle afterwards. Oh, I forgot they... Oh, he picks a random move second. Oops. Oh, he got 3 attacks. Okay. Okay, that's not that great. I feel like the crackle is the way to go. Yeah, dude, his MP is so low. We can only do that once. I'm just gonna... Well, he absorbs that, so... Now he can just attack, I guess, whatever. His defense seems pretty decent, though, because he takes less damage than Crystal Linda, and he's half her level. Whatever, just go. Wait, we're gonna lose! Bring him out. Oh, nice. It picked both of them for me. We might be fine. As long as the King Slime or Cure Slime, King Cure Slime, yeah. I say as long as he goes faster than the dragon, goes before the dragon. Nice. Yeah, I think once my Wormhole Dragon gets caught up. Oh, he's dead though, so he's not gonna get any experience. No, the 20k. That could have got him like a few levels, I think. Whatever. Once he's caught up, I think it'll be fine. Because he takes, like, he's like level 20. Everyone else is 40s. So once he gets more HP and more defense, he'll like be way tankier than Crystal Linda.
What's happening?
You fool! If you do not act, the Lord of the Underworld will be revived. It is a base creature with no measure of morality. The very notion of controlling it is ridiculous. Oh, Zenith Dragon, my lord, forgive me, your powerless servant.
He's moving.
So does this really mean the Lord of the Underworld's revival is all but assured? Perhaps we should head back down below.
Oh. Why does Toriyama like these, like, groin... I don't know what you call them. I'm trying to remember what we called them in the Marines. Because you have, like, your flak jacket and then this, like, groin covered thing has a name. I can't remember what we called it. But Toriyama really likes those. And making them look like that. Like, I don't know. Like, bug. I was gonna say carapaces, but I feel like there's a better word. Plates, plated, I don't know. But he likes having that thing drop down below the crotch. This guy seems cool. I want this guy. Oh, he's like... His mask is like broken. Yeah, look, he even has one on this guy. A shield just for his ball sack. This guy probably has one too. No, he just has a long body. But he has like these, I don't know, this is like Toriyama's, I don't know, otherworldly design, I guess. Like, I was gonna say extraterrestrial, because like aliens and Dragon Ball and stuff like that. But it's not really that. It's just like, here is monster, and it's just like some segments. I don't know. These are all designs. I'm pretty sure all these have been like in the games since probably the first game, or they're just like, you know, from older games. Because this game is like based on Dragon Quest IV, so like that was like, I don't know, 50 years ago. Not actually, probably like what, 30 years ago? Let me look. Dragon Square, wrong. Oh, it came out in 2001. So it's 22, 23 years old.
Welcome back, O Slayer and Savior.
Wait, when did Dragon Quest 1 come out? I feel like that was like the 80s. I don't know. '86. So it took them 15 years to do 4 games. I mean, they put out Dragon Quest 4 4 years or 15 years after the first game. Not that that's a bad thing, but I think Final Fantasy. Hold on. I just want to see how many games came out in the same time for Final Fantasy. Also, I dropped frames. Dude, why? Like, I dropped 1,000 frames at some point. I don't know when. I didn't notice. But like, this modem is awful. Okay. Final Fantasy 1 came out in '87. 2001, they were on 10. So they released 10 Final Fantasies. And the time it took them to release 4 Dragon Quest games.
We saw the whole affair from here. You were simply radiant as you slew that dragon.
And now the soul of Duma of the Unholy Trinity is revived. His body, though sealed away, will soon awaken.
You are now an honorary member of our church. Would you like to lead us in
No.
singing our anthem? Huh? Terrible news! Humans have discovered the body of His Unholiness Duma! What? But he will still be weak. It takes time for power to return to his corporeal form. Right above us here in the
Oh, I didn't mean to
cradle of
skip that.
corruption, he's been dug up by humans working in Mammon Mine. All right, positions, everyone. The world's end is nigh. Let's get through this right on the double. Trinity, Trinity, we got an affinity.
Let's head back to Rose Hill.
I don't need to
shall
hear
we?
them sing that again. Why is Rose still with us? Like, every step of the way she's like, please don't, and then we do it. Like, and it's like, it's kind of too late now. So like, why is she still, I don't know. I'm curious to see, like, I mean, I don't know if I'll ever play 4. I might just watch a playthrough of it to get the story, but I would like to know, because Pissarro, our character, is supposed to be the main an antagonist, maybe not probably the main antagonist. I don't know. I don't know if they have more than one antagonist in 4, but the antagonist of 4, an antagonist of 4. But I don't know what Rose's role is. If she, I mean, I'm sure she's in 4. I feel like that they wouldn't have, I don't know, just kind of like prequel game, introduce a girlfriend for you and not have her be a part. Like, yeah, I don't know, introduce a girlfriend and she's not in the game. I mean, maybe she's not like in the game, but she's like Pizarro's, I don't know, maybe something bad happens to her and then, well, I don't know, he's already evil. I'd say maybe something bad happens to him and happens to her and then he becomes evil. But he's already evil now, so it's like, because I was gonna say maybe that'll be his motivation to be evil, but it's too late and she's still here, which kind of doesn't make sense. But I don't know, maybe the story of 4 is Rose. Well, because that's what it kind of seems like this is setting up. Is she leaves us to go find the, the hero and help him defeat us because she wants to, maybe that's the story is Dragon Quest 4 is you are the hero and Rose is like, I'm gonna help you stop him because I loved him and I hate to see him this way or whatever. And there's a whole thing at the end of the game where, she has a moment with him and he has a moment of like, I'm sorry, Rose, and then dies to make it tragic. But who knows? That's just what I don't know. That's my my guess from what I've seen in this and how I kind of like what I feel like something like that, how I feel something like that would go. Based on, I don't know, tropes and things and the time period, I guess. Because why would they pick 4? I feel like there has to be a reason. Maybe people like, I don't know, I haven't heard much. I don't know which Dragon Quests are the ones that, people think are the best. I know I played 11. I played another one. I don't remember which one it was, but I barely played it. Part of me feels like I want to say it was 8. I don't know which one it was, but like that's the number that's coming up in my head of like, I remember like 15 years ago being like, I want to play a Dragon Quest game, and people are like, everyone is just like, oh, this is the best one or whatever, and I was like, okay. And then I played it for a little bit, and then probably went back to play League of Legends and never touched it again.
No.
Yep, see, she's still saying, like, please don't do it. Let's just live together happily. So I'm sure that's the story, is Rose, helps you stop Pizarro because she wants her boyfriend, husband back. Anyway.
Wait a minute. Please. Please stop. You're really going to do it, aren't you? You're going to use Estark to wipe out humanity.
Originally, I thought the thing was going to be, we use Estark to wipe out humanity, and that, like, she, I don't know, or like we're trying, like Dragon Quest 4 would be him, trying to wipe out humanity. I mean, I guess that is still what it is, but her wanting to stop him because of humanity. But it's more that, I mean, I guess it's both. She like doesn't want us to be evil, but also wants to stop us from killing all humans. But I think at the very beginning of the game, I thought it was going to be like something bad happens to Rose that turns him evil and makes him want to stop or kill all of humanity, because they set up this whole thing of like humans were trying to like sell her basically as a slave, and like kind of like make her cry so they can get the ruby tears and things like that, and that it seemed like something like that was going to happen and spur on the evil. But she's been fine the whole time. I mean, unless something does happen later on, maybe she dies before we even get to the end of the game, and then 4 is he doubles down on wiping out humanity because humans killed Rose or something.
Go to Mammon Mine. Nothing good will come of this. If you don't stop now, there'll be no going back. So please, please don't do this.
Lord Manslayer!
I felt a wave of pure evil just now. I'd wager Estark might just have been revived. Everyone's gathered at Diabolic Hall. Come quick. We'll be waiting for you.
Okay.
Please, don't go.
Rose, please. Just let me be evil. Yep. Oh, unless she like jumps from the tower and kills herself.
You've made up your mind.
I like how she's like barely realizing we've made up our mind when kind of made up our mind a long time ago. There's been like a million instances where she's like, please don't do it. And we do it anyway. Like, I don't know why it took her so long to learn. Alright. Oh, I was thinking about this, talking about Power World earlier. But when I finish this game, I don't want to start something else because Persona 3 Reload comes out in a week. So I feel like I'm going to finish this by then. But depending on how many days are between me finishing this and Persona 3 Reload, I might stream Power World just to like kill time until Persona 3 Reload, and just show off where I'm at in Power World, I guess. But that, I don't know, it depends, because like I might not even touch Power World again, and by that time I might be like, no, I'm just done with Power World, and I don't know. The cat came! Or was this cat always here? I know we have the cat in Rose Hill Tower, but was there a cat in this place too? Anyway, maybe I'll find other shorter games to just like knock out, because there's still like one game that I keep thinking about is Goodbye World, and that game's only supposed to be a few hours long, and I've been meaning to play it. I mean, there's a few like indie games that I want to play, that are all like, you know, within like a few hours that I could probably just like do until Persona 3 comes out. Oh, I didn't mean to say yes, but yes, I guess. Mammon Mine.
It's been an age watching the pendulum swing. But finally, it is time.
It is nigh, it is nigh.
So the Lord of the Underworld rises.
It's weird. I don't know. I would say it's weird that our character doesn't talk. When he literally talks, like, outside of cutscenes and stuff, like, when you give commands to your monsters, he speaks. And then, like, when you scout monsters and you catch one, he'll say, like, you're one of us now, or, you know, whatever. But then every other cutscene or, you know, scene, he, like, does stuff like that. Or just, like, is a silent protagonist and will just nod and stuff. And it's like, what happened? They just not have the budget to do full voice acting for him, because everyone else is voiced. I don't know. Because he has a voice and he talks, so like it just like, why did they I don't know. Just in cutscenes, there are like no voice, but everywhere else he has a voice. Also, what about that other guy? The cat on the table.
All hail the Lord of the Underworld!
Dolph.
All hail the mighty Manslayer!
Time for those hopeless humans to say goodbye. Let them drink from the horn of misery.
Zoom!
See, like he says zoom.
Everyone, swing behind us.
But yeah, I don't know, like, Dolph is going around pretending to be us being evil, and it kind of made it seem like a thing of like, oh, like, that sucks, but we are evil, so, like, that kind of feels like, I don't know, it felt pointless, or feels pointless now, because it's like, it felt like we were supposed to be offended that he's making everyone think we're evil, or, you know, worried about that, but we are evil.
You're pulling my chain! This gaggle of puny humans managed to best the Lord of the Underworld!
But only heroes descended from the heavens can defeat the Lord of the Underworld. The prophecy said so. They can't be. That's Elena, Princess of Zamoxva, and her attendants, Carol and Borea. And Maya and Mina of Laissez-Faire. Even Ragnar McRyan and Tornico Luna here.
Wait, so is this like the end of Dragon Quest IV? Or something?
Lord Manslayer,
Or is there like a
Balin the Chosen.
two parts thing?
Is my ear deceiving me? Did that monster say Manslayer?
He is one who brought harm to Zamoxva. He is brute who took father.
Oh, they think we're Dolph. Oh. Now I'm even more curious. Because I guess that's, like, that just answers my question, kind of like, you know, what's the whole thing about, like, Dolph going around pretending to be us?
Terrible news!
But maybe in 4, that's, like, a thing of, you know, because I think I was saying that of, like early on when I was playing, of, I don't know. Or maybe when Dolph did that, I think I might have said it, of, like, oh, maybe in 4, you are looking for the Manslayer or whatever, and Dolph is going, you beat Dolph, only to find out that he wasn't, you know, he was pretending, and Pissarro is still out there, and the true antagonist or whatever.
Rose. The humans have...
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Watch closely.
No! Stop it! Let me go! Please, help me! Help me!
Toylan? Was it his fault? Or is he going to help? I think I might have said that of like, he's gonna betray us. Or like, yeah, like he was gonna do something to Rose.
Now listen
I don't know.
well.
It's gonna be his fault.
The time has come for you to make a decision of great import. It is not only your own fate which hangs in the balance. The choices you are about to make will change the entire
This is annoying because
world.
I know they're just gonna be like, yes or no, and then I pick whatever, and if I pick no, he's gonna be like, you're lying, and just
If you
change,
want to
like
see
why do they make a whole
deceit and
point of this?
recognize the truth, You must hone your inner eye to pierce the veil.
What? Okay, maybe there's no, like, choice. I thought I was gonna ask, like, do you want to save her, or do you want to wipe out humanity? Or something. Rose got kidnapped, but then she came back on her own. She looked a little faint, I must say. Check on her. Wasn't there... I don't know. Is it going to be a monster or something disguised as Rose? I don't know. Because the Zen Dragon made a whole point of, like, you know, see through it. So I feel like it's going to be a fake Rose or something.
You came back for me.
Maybe not. I don't know.
All these horrible goomans rushed in and took Rose away.
That's right. They were taking me into the forest, but I seized my chance when they weren't looking and escaped.
Oh.
Though not before I saw him. The ringleader of the group was none other than Toylan Trouble. No doubt he was after my ruby tears.
He's probably trying to save her.
All right, enough already. The jig is up.
Oh, he's gonna save us from the fake Rose.
I saw the whole thing with my own 2 eyes. I saw him snatch Rose away. Listen up, old pal. This Rose right here is an imposter. The real Rose is still in danger. There's no time to lose. We gotta rescue our Rose.
How could you say that? You have to believe me. Toylan's the one who masterminded the whole thing. He had me kidnapped.
Come on. You're not falling for that, are you?
I mean, why would Toylan be here? Like, what? Toylan has no reason to come here and say, this is a fake Rose, come with me to get the real Rose. If he could just, you know, if he was the ringleader, if that's what he wanted, he would just, you know, actually have Rose. I mean, her escaping, why would he come back here to be like, oh, dang, I guess I got to come up with a new thing and go back and, I don't know. I don't know.
You have to believe me. When have I ever lied to you?
Oh, one of them's trying to pull a ruse of some description, but I don't know who it is.
I mean, the way they set it up is definitely Rose who's trying to trick us.
I don't know who's telling the truth. It could be Toylan, but it could be Rose. But if you want my point of view, I'm 100% certain there's a 60% chance it could be the real Rose.
Well, now I don't know if that's supposed to be like my hint of
Where
like.
do you think you're going now? Time's running out, I tell ya.
Okay, I was like, I was gonna go ask other NPCs. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I feel like Toylan's telling the truth. I don't know if there's any way. Like, am I missing something that I should know, like, recognize about Rose? Like, are her eyes a different color or something? I don't think so.
Alright, so maybe I do have sticky fingers. And I've done a thing or two I'd like to keep off the books. But I swear to you, I would never betray my friends.
Bro, you left us a long time ago.
So come on! The longer we fool around here, the worse it'll be for the real Rose. You believe me, don't you?
Well, now I don't know if I can say no. I'm gonna say yes.
Yes! You made the right choice in trusting me.
But why? How could you?
Was that the real Rose? Do I get the bad end?
Look, Ruby tears. She's crying real rubies. Rose can't be an imposter. Just look at her, Your Highness.
Oh, it's another, yeah, it is another one of those fake choices. Yeah, seeing her ruby tears, he's convinced she's the real thing. Then what was Toylan even, like, what was the point?
What's wrong with you, huh? Oh, forget it. You're on your own.
Why is Toylan acting this way?
I mean, it could be he was trying to stop us, but...
Oh, Slimy. That was a close one. Imagine if we'd believed Toylan's lies.
Thank you, Gloopert. I'm so happy you knew it was really me. Oh. Very good. Then everything has gone precisely to plan.
So I was right, and they just...
Looks
Like,
the
that's so
party's
annoying.
over, my precious
What's the
prince.
point, dude? Like, that's really annoying, because I was just complaining about that. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna pick...
It turns out I am an imposter. Would you believe it?
Yes, and I knew it, but then the game was like, no, you didn't know it.
Those ruby tears were awfully convincing, weren't they? I wonder what became of the real Rose after she was dragged off by those greedy humans.
But
Gloopert, this is all your fault.
bamboozled.
That's so annoying. Like it was just kind of annoying up until this point, but that's like extremely annoying.
You mark my words.
Stop! Leave me alone!
Like, they have this whole moment. I make the right choice, and then they make me make the wrong choice anyway.
You're a stubborn one, ain't ya? Maybe this will make you cooperate.
You came for me.
Kill them all. Oh, maybe Rose will be evil now. And be like, yes, kill all humans.
I beg of you. Please. Listen to my
She died from one
final
punch.
wish. Please. Give up on your plan. Just stay with me here. Always.
This is even more annoying because it's like, Rose is gonna die because the game made me pick the wrong thing. No. I was right. I mean, I guess I was throwing out a million guesses, but... They kill Rose, and that just, like, solidifies our hatred and, you know, makes us want to kill humanity even more. Even though she doesn't want me to. Red. It's like hurts my eyes red. Was that the end of the game? Maybe? Okay. now I'm real curious about how 4's story goes, because I'm kind of like, now I'm like, I don't know, I kind of do want to play it myself, because like just that whole, even though like I was frustrated with the way it made me like pick wrong and stuff, but like I didn't think Rose was actually gonna die, and now I'm like, I kind of like Pissarro as like he seems cool as like a antagonist, and now I want to see him in action and see how that works. Especially if Dolph is, you know, impersonating us. I want to see, yeah, how that all plays out. Like, you beat Dolph, and then Pissarro shows up as, like, you know, the real Dolph, after you think you've won. Or as the real Pissarro, after you think you've won, and it's like, no, you guys killed my Rose, and now I'm going to kill all of you.
I am afraid you chose poorly. Your misuse of the secret of evolution, which was itself imperfect, led to your utter physical ruin.
So was that kid the hero?
It made you lose your wits, turning you into a mindless grotesque, incapable of death, incapable of aught but destruction.
I saw Gurren Lagann trending earlier, and this just reminds. Oh, okay, never mind. Well, now I've had the final boss spoiled for Dragon Quest IV.
Poor child, born of the blood of both human and monster kind. If only you could have grasped the truth, then your fate might have been very different.
Hey!
Wait, do we have to go back and fix it? Are they gonna make me make the choice again, and I get to pick right this time, even though I picked right the first time?
Finally, you're awake! Listen, I swiped some sands of time from Dr. Helix's lab and used it to turn back the clock. You saw what happened, right? Well, then you know what's really going on.
Okay.
It's time to make your choice. Who's the imposter? Me or Rose?
Okay, I guess Rose doesn't actually die.
All right. I know you've seen the truth with your own eyes. So you know we don't have any time to lose. Let's go save the real Rose, all right? Good.
Oh, I didn't mean to say yes. I mean, I did, but I wasn't trying to hit it at that time. But,
My prince! You don't doubt that I'm really me, do you?
She's committed. I'll give her that. But I'm afraid your lies won't fly anymore.
I was gonna say, what a weird way to just end it, because like it seemed like that was gonna be the end, and I was like, wait, no final dungeon, no final boss. Just like make a choice, and we're gonna make it for you.
You're supposed to trust me. This isn't how it's supposed to. What's the use in protesting? Time for plan B.
Yeah, I don't know. Make a choice, and then your choice doesn't matter, and then it's just the end of the game. But no.
I'll just have to put you out of your misery here and now.
A succubate. As like a boss. Oh, my party. But do they heal me? Did they heal me? Yeah. Did he level? I feel like he... Oh, no, that's... Yeah, he still has 91 MP. Oh, whoops. What could she possibly do? Also, she looks tiny. Not just, like, compared to my monsters, but, like... She's smaller than that table back there. Okay. She's got a lot of HP or something. Okay, never mind. So she took like more than 1,000 damage there. It's still fine. Yeah, see, he would have had like 5 or 6 levels if we would have got the last boss's EXP. Anyway.
Oh, curses! We were so close.
That all felt like pointless now that I'm thinking about it, because like they made me make the wrong choice just to have me like see myself lose. Like the Zenith Dragon shows me like, oh, you're gonna lose because you made the wrong choice. But then it's like, why is he trying to show us that we made the wrong choice so that when Toylan fixes it, we can then succeed in killing all of humanity or something? I don't know. Because we're still gonna lose in Dragon Quest IV.
Lord Armen.
I didn't mean to skip that.
Did she say Amen? Isn't that the guy we met in the Circle of Indulgence?
Yes.
So he was the one behind all this. But never mind that now. It's a race against the clock to save Rose.
Let's go.
She's in the forest east of Strathbale. Let's get going.
Now, let's see you balling. I'll be having What's happening?
Now! Here's your chance!
You came!
Ah! Time to scamper!
They'll bully a little girl, and as soon as the little boy shows
Rose,
up,
are
they
you
run.
hurt?
Toylan! What are the pair of you?
I'll fill you in on the details later. Nothing too serious. But you're hurt, no doubt about it. Let's get you back to Rose Hill on the double.
What if Toylan has a bunch of hair in that hat? Like it's all like pulled back, like almost like a shower cap or something, but like sitting back on his head, or a hairnet or whatever.
All
and not
right.
just a dumb little
Should be good to
horn.
Go. You can rest easy now, Rose.
You have my eternal gratitude. I dread to think what might have happened if you hadn't come for me.
Yeah, that was a close call. Too close for my liking. But at least we learned something. Rose, the creep who went after you is Amen, one of Randolfo's inner circle. He wanted to fire up our pal here's desire for vengeance and lead him to annihilation.
So that was his plan.
Okay, now I'm confused.
I can't stay quiet any longer.
Kisaru's an antagonist, right? In 4, so how do we... Is it gonna show us how we get there?
But not every human is bad.
Because now it looks like we're gonna
Some of them are
turn
kind
around.
And good, like Toylan here. So I'm asking you again. Will you please abandon your plan?
Is it
to
gonna let
destroy
me
mankind?
say yes?
Thank you.
About time, if you ask me. Glad the ideas finally got through that thick skull
Bro.
of yours.
They made me do it the whole time.
Anyway, no time to relax. There's work to be done. We're gonna have to take the fight to Amon, and soon. Don't worry. I know what you're gonna say. For humans and monsters to live in harmony, Randolpho
Oh,
the
I
Tyrant
wonder-
has to go.
I wonder if this is like a different ending. Like the ending we got before, or, you know, that last fake ending is what leads to 4, and this is just like an alternate timeline because Toylan, you know, reversed time, and so now we're no longer headed towards Dragon Quest IV.
And who better to replace him than you? Eh? Your Royal Highness? Am I right or am I right?
Oh, I didn't mean to say yes, but I did want to say yes.
No one knows you like I do, eh? Partner, I can always tell what's on your mind.
Wow, super gooper. His Highness is going to claim the crown.
And you'll be joining us, won't you, Toylan?
Just try and stop me. Friends till the end.
So what was he do? I mean, yeah, I don't know. What was he doing while he was gone?
Hooray! We're a team again.
All right, this is cute.
Oh, is there something else you... This is about stealing the sands of time, right? Listen, the way I see it is that we'd gone our separate ways when I nabbed it. So, technically, I didn't break any
We're
rules.
still mad about stealing.
Don't worry, I'll give it back. Now we're on the same team again, I'll be on my best behavior. No more sticky fingers. That reminds me, actually. I wanted to give you this. I promise, it's totally legit. I spotted it while out hunting for magical doodads. Cost me a pretty penny, too. Now we can go to new parts of Naderia and get even stronger. Perfect for taking down Amon, huh? And Randolpho, too. Come on, no time like the present.
Let's go. I'm gonna see how many come up after this. If it's like multiple, I think I'll do at least one. But if there's only one more, I feel like that'll be like the end of the game. As I always said, I was at least 80% sure she was an imposter. 100% sure that there's a 60% chance. Also, the lone here. There's a bunch left. Okay. Cool. Then I'll keep going for a little bit. Because I don't. If this was like the last dungeon, I would probably call it here and then finish up like tomorrow night or the Friday night or something. But what? That's new. The little marks. Okay, we got 3 more. Okay. Or 1? 4 more. Okay. They look like they're supposed to be difficulty things. But I wonder why they weren't there before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that what they showed in that like bad timeline is just, you know, what goes, that's the path that leads to Dragon Quest IV. But now I'm interested in seeing. I kind of want to play Dragon Quest IV myself, but like I was saying, I don't have too many games coming out soon that I won't have time to play it. It is okay.
So Blaze is the big hitter here, isn't brother of the Brimstone Boys.
Do I care about? Oh, 4 is a fun game. Do I care about spoilers for it? Kind of. I'm probably not gonna play it myself. I might just watch a playthrough of it, just so I can get that story. So I do want to, like, I don't want to be spoiled, but I feel like because of how much I've seen in this, a bit has been spoiled, but like I still don't really know how everything lines up and works in 4. I just kind of have ideas of like, okay, Dolph is probably going around pretending to be us in 4 or something, and that causes problems or whatever, but then Pissarro is revealed to be the actual like antagonist or something, and his motivations are because humans killed Rose. Going on at the same time as 4. Yeah, and that's what, yeah, like, once it started showing, like, the hero, like, the, what do they call him? Like, the hero, doing his thing, and then, like, they had that whole, like, fake ending. It's like, oh, okay, I see. Like, because when we showed up and they had just killed Estark or whatever, as he was, like, too weak or whatever, it's like, oh, okay, like, that's kind of when I realized, like, they are doing their thing at the same time as us, and then yeah, then the Zenith Dragon is like, oh, here's what happens after that. You become evil and, you know, try to kill everyone, and then, you know, they kill Estark again. But this is kind of like, I don't know, like, this is fun that, like, it was annoying that they made me make the wrong choice, even though I knew I was right. But it's kind of fun that they show that, because, like, I don't know. I mean, it would definitely mean more if I'd played through 4, but it's fun that we get to, like, be a good guy. Like, this is, like, a cool, like, I don't know. Now I know, I mean, I knew Pissarro was going to lose, because he's the bad guy, but it's fun to see, like, here's a good timeline for him. As far as post-game content, out of spite, I picked the wrong option the second time. I thought about that for a second. But I know they're just gonna make me pick the right one anyway.
See the temple up there? That's where Blaze is performing his sacred ritual. He's trying to gee up the lost power of the Ithrian Eagle. If he succeeds, we, the entire circle of temper, will be fried.
Oh, it loops again! Is it the same, like, all the same scenes and stuff again? That's actually kind of funny, because you sat through it. I was gonna say, because then it's like, all right, we're gonna make you watch it again.
No doubt he's planning to use that power for nefarious ends. We've got to stop him.
They're like, dude, we gave you the right answer. Oh god. Oh. You want to be funny? Now you gotta watch it all again. Oh. Toilet was exasperated that you picked wrong even though you saw it. He's like, bro, now I gotta go get more. More of the sand. Oops.
Yeah.
Wait, these are just regular cure slimes of King Slime. Or King Cure Slime. I mean, I'm gonna try to scout just so that I can try to get one until they get, okay, there we go. Then I'll just kill them. Okay. We're out of MP on the dragon. This guy needs MP. I don't know if I have any of the, like, the seeds for that, though. Oh, wait. Okay. So I can give him 12 MP. I don't know how much that's gonna help. But I mean, he can't do anything else now because he's out of MP, so I might as well just move him. He just needs to get caught up. Well, I don't know how much MP he's gonna have even when he gets caught up in levels. Because if he wants to get to like, I mean, I guess he'll have more MP than the Saber Cat, but I don't know about the Cure Slime. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I am going to keep using him because I like him. Just when he has MP. That reminded me of something right now when I just like try to... In Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, you don't have to get that close up. What else was... No, Xenoblade. That's what I was playing. Xenoblade 3. I was like, there's a game I was playing where there's items on the ground. And you don't have to get that close to them to pick them up. Xenoblade 3. Because I got the Noah and Mio amiibos. Oh. That's supposed to happen? I've never done that before. Whatever, I got those amiibos. And then I opened up Xenoblade 3 and started a new game plus on like Sunday during the day. Just to scan those amiibos in and get like all the different outfits. I don't know, I played for way longer than I was expecting. I was like, I'm just gonna open the game up real quick, scan these amiibos in, and then I ended up like going through quite a bit of the beginning of the game. Running around with Mio in the Console M outfit, which is so good. I remember like when you get Mio back, I was like, please let me wear the Console M outfit, and they don't. Because they were gonna sell it as an amiibo. But I'm glad, I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess I didn't get to use it as I was playing. But I'm glad I didn't have to wait that long. Because, like, if I would have played the game on release, and then, you know, had to wait this long. Oh! Scourgette? I don't know. Bizarre creature. You know, I would have been... I mean, I guess, like, it would have been better if I would have played the game on release and then got the amiibos, because it would have been, like, long enough that I would want to do another playthrough or something like that. Well, and because even, like, doing the New Game Plus the other day, like, I played more than I thought because I was like, oh, I kind of want to actually just, you know, play this right now. But then I stopped myself, and then I played Pal World, and then haven't thought about Xenoblade 3 since. Everyone else's casual outfits, I mean, they look fine, but it made me realize that their casual outfits are just their normal outfits, but they basically take off whatever top they're wearing, like their jacket or coat or robe or whatever, which is kind of, I don't know, lame? I don't know, like, it's nice that they give you the option, but I was like, did they really have to stick it on these amiibos? Because it's not much different. Because, like, getting Noah and Mio's, like, the console outfits for them, that's cool. Like, I was like, yeah, that's... It's annoying that they're locked behind the amiibos, but I get it. But then all the other outfits, like the casual outfits, it's like... I don't know, maybe they were just like, maybe they realized they wanted to include those in the game somehow, and we're just like, I guess we can just throw them on these amiibos or something. Because, I don't know. Like maybe they didn't want to include them with the game originally, and people wanted them, so they're like, I mean, let's throw them on the amiibos too. I don't know. They could just, I mean, they could just add them into the game, made them free or part of the expansion pass. I don't know. I don't know. Where'd this go? Cool. I don't know if, I mean, I'm sure gold eggs are like more likely to show up in these echelons or something, but I've never seen one before. So to get 2 in a row, I don't know if I'm lucky or if that's normal on these upper echelons or whatever. Oh, the chest. Alright, that's fine. So he sounds so scared. Can I don't even think I can get up there. I think I have to, yeah, I have to drop down from up there. This guy's so small. Oh. I think I need to go higher. Oh. Oh, I can't even jump. I was gonna say, like, I guess I'll go over there and try to take that over to that, because I'm assuming that's where it'll send me. It's for the egg, but I don't want to go all the way over there. Not now. Especially since the season's, yeah, I would say season's gonna change, so I wouldn't even make it in time. I don't know, maybe it's one of those things I have to, like, get there during one season and then pass the season to the next. I don't know. I'm also not too worried about it, because it's just a chest. Probably has something I don't really need. I do want it. Pretty sure I just saw an items. Oh, there you go. I feel like areas like this are kind of annoying because there's not really an easy way to get back. Like the fast travel points don't really work like that. Oy, okay. What? I don't know what. Did the caterpillar jump off? Oh, I don't have one of these. I should have caught one. I tried. Please. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, I don't know, like, now I have to, like, go back to the other side and do it all over again if I want to look on, like, those other sides that I didn't go down, for other items, but I don't want to do that, because it's, like, if I zoom. Oh, I guess they do have, like, better fast travel points. Well, where am I at? Oh, nice. And it is like, okay, never mind. I was complaining they literally were like, yeah, no, you're gonna complain about this, so we're gonna, you know, put the fast travel point at the beginning so you can go back to the beginning and do another lap through. Cool. Never mind then. I was not expecting them to be so nice. Maybe they're all gold up here. This one looks puny. I didn't look at the ranks of the other ones, but that one was a B rank. I didn't realize I was like in B ranked monster territory now. I don't know if I have like anti-slime stuff. Or anti-metal. I don't think there's an accessory that just gives me that. Wait. Oh, whoops. No. I don't know, maybe I can beat it anyway. Or just throw an item at it, I don't know. I've never fought a metal monster yet in this game. So, I don't know if it's gonna run immediately. Whatever. 2 of them. Save and reload. I thought about that for a second. Like, I paused because I was going to turn off autosave and save. But then I was like, whatever. I'll just go for it. Because I'm not going to try to catch them. And I feel like it's not that big of a deal. He is immune to quite a bit. I don't know if Fandango is. I mean, I guess that's kind of all we can do. Wait, isn't Fandango random? Yeah, damages enemies at random. Why does it let me pick a target? I don't know if any of these are even gonna hurt them. So we do the withering look as well, but we could also try to put them to sleep or something. Maybe. I don't know if they can go to sleep. Oh, nice. Or stun them? Don't we have a... Wait, maybe I don't have it on this guy anymore. I don't want to waste her turn snoozing them when she does the most damage. But I guess if we do this, she's gonna snooze them and then take another turn anyway. So that might be fine. Could Crackle might hurt them. I think it will. But I think she'll do it anyway. Like, she'll put them to sleep and then crackle. Hopefully. I don't know. I guess like I should just try to do 2 could crackle and hope she could crackles again. Or withering look. They're resistant to it, but I don't know if this is gonna do it. Oh, I guess we'll just see. We'll try. Okay, they didn't run. Oh, they have a lot less HP than I thought. I know they have low HP, but my Metal King Slime had like quite a bit more than that, and that was like super early in the game. Oh, I didn't even get the bonus because my bumper thing, my bonus balls ran out. Like, like 1 or 2 battles ago. Great. Yeah, that's what the ball. I had it earlier. Whatever. If I see him again, I'll remember to turn it on again. Because I think I do have like the bumper bonus one, so like the double one. Yeah, I have one of those, so I could have done that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh my god. I should have saved. Oh well. Oh well. I thought that one was down there with the other 2 and was just super big, but he was like right next to me. Wait, how did that do for my dragon? Nice. Oh yeah, they gave us like 10 levels up here and then gave him like 20 levels. 15-ish. He still has low MP though. He has less MP. Like, I thought he would catch up to the King Cure Slime. His MP is so low. That sucks. Oh well. I'll just have to keep feeding him those seeds when I get them. I guess I'm just gonna do another lap. Oh, I didn't even teleport, but I'm doing it. Dragons have pretty low MP? Okay, I didn't realize that. He's pretty tanky though, at least. Because he had like lowish HP. Well, low because he was like half of everyone else's level, but he was still taking like very little damage. Like, especially compared to Crystal Linda, like they would get hit with the same thing, and he would take less than half of what she was taking. So his low HP didn't really hinder him that much. Because, I mean, he did die before she did, but only because like she only had like 50 more HP than he did when he died. So it was just unlucky that he got picked. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. Nice. I don't know if that's enough to get the next reward. I think I might need one more. Oh, I need 2 more, I think, because I think they said I needed 4 more last time. Juked. I don't know. Like, I was saying this earlier, but like, or not earlier today, but on another stream, another session of this. Oh, how do I get over there? Oh, I think I do have to wait for spring again. Whatever. But on a different session, when we went to the middle echelon of the circle of, was it always the circle of temper? This fireplace, like in the middle echelon, I was like, man, like there's a lot of the same monsters around. Even though there's supposed to be like 500 monsters in the game, that like not even like just like the same model in a different color, like reskins, but the same exact like monster. And like I'm seeing them again, and now it's like, dude, there's so many monsters in this game, just like sprinkle a little bit more around. Oh. Okay, that might be a mimic, but... Oh, nice. Oh. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. Oh. The season. No, it's a chest. Oh well. We're pretty far from winter, so I'm not gonna, like, wait. I know I have seasonings, but I don't want to use them. I think this game is more of a test to see how well it would do overseas. So they didn't put as many monsters in as usual. Hopefully they release it on PC as well, because I think that'll help a little bit more. But I haven't played. I played Dragon Quest Monsters 1 like a million times, and then Dragon Quest Monsters 2 a few times, and then a little bit of Joker 1, and that's it. And I didn't even know this was coming out. That's the other thing, is like, I don't know, I hate when they do, like, I mean, you might be right that it's a test, but, like, I don't know. I didn't even know this was coming out. I found out that it was coming out, like, accidentally, like, a week before it came out, and I was like, oh, I didn't even know they were still making those. And then I was like, I'll play it, you know, after I finish. I think I was playing the Pokemon, what are they called? The Indigo Disc DLC or something. I was playing something when I found it. Maybe I was still playing Xenoblade 3, but I was like, oh, I gotta play that. Joker 2 is much better than Joker 1. Maybe I'll play it eventually. I don't know. I really liked Dragon Quest Monsters 1. And I like 2 as well, but... Excuse me. Tiger Gram? Oh, he's big. I liked 2, but I don't know. I just didn't... I think I just had a nostalgia for 1 that made me like playing 1 more than playing 2. And then... Joker... I don't know, I don't remember. I think I just like started playing something else, because I don't think it was like, oh, I don't like this and stop playing because I didn't like it. I think it was more like I started playing it and then just started playing other games and kind of set it aside and never went back to it. They've been making them, even remade Dragon Quest Monster 1 and 2 for 3DS, Japan only. Yeah, I know, because there's even like a, it's like 1, 2, and then like some, like it's like called Carnival something or something like that, or Caravan, or Carnival Caravan, or Caravan Carnival. I don't know, something like that has a word that starts with a C. And then it's Joker, and then Joker 2 and Joker 3, and then this is supposed to be Dragon Quest Monsters 3. But I've only played 1 and 2. Like, I played through 1 multiple times, like several times, and then 2 a couple times, or a few times. And then, like I said, I played a little bit of Joker, the first one, and then didn't finish it. I didn't even get very far into it. Why am I up here? Oh, maybe this is another thing of, like, you get up here and then... Oh, wait, did I already go up here? I feel like maybe I already went up there. Grabbed the thing. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember like disliking 1. I just remember starting it and then not finishing it. Caravan Hearts. Okay. Joker 2 Professional, Joker 3 Professional. Oh, and I was gonna say, yeah, I remember seeing that there was like Terry's 3D Land or 3D Wonderland or something, which I think is the 1 and 2 that got remade or something for 3DS or something like that. Or DS or 3DS, but Japan only or whatever. Because I probably would have gotten it and played it myself if I knew about it. But maybe, I don't know, it could be a thing of like, I didn't hear about it, like this game. I stumbled on it on accident. I think the only way I knew about this was maybe on like the Nintendo Switch's store or something, like maybe in the news, like I checked the news for something for some reason, and I saw that Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince was coming out, and I was like, wait, what? Okay, Terry's Wonderland is 1 remake. Okay. So then 1 and 2 is just like 1 and 2 remake. I know they had like, I saw something about there being like events in Japan for like the 1 and 2 like 3DS version or something. I think there's even like events for this game in Japan. Maybe not now, but I know I saw something about like either McDonald's or KFC like exclusive monsters or something like that. Okay, yeah, McDonald's event, which there's like codes or something, but I think it's Japan only, so it does not matter. That sucks, because that means like I like Dragon Quest. I don't know. It's not as big in the West, so I doubt there's gonna be any kind of stuff like that for this game for the West, at least. Oh, I didn't know that was gonna do that. 3 unique monsters when you order McDonald's online. Okay, in Japan. This reminds me of Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Like when you go through one of the portals and you have to like clear out the like, I don't know. I remember clearing out towers like this. You don't have to rotate the pillar in the middle, but... Wait, why did I get a bonus that time? Dodged. I guess this also... This reminds me of BioShock. At the end of the game. I think when you're like planting bombs or something. Oh, the cupcake cane. Right. There should be a monster holding it. But how come we didn't get that? Did we? Wait, he has it. Yeah, okay. That's why we didn't get it last time, because he wasn't in the fight. I was gonna say, how come we didn't get that bonus against the slimes? The metal slime, Metal King slimes. Oh. Okay, I was like, how am I supposed to do this if I can't rotate the thing again? I can. Do I want to rotate it again yet? Probably. Ooh. Jump scare? Oh, I was like, why is he just attacking? He has no MP. Yeah, Withering Look is not that strong yet. Those Metal King slimes were nice. Because that, like, carried the Worm Dragon straight to, like, where he needs to be. Oh, wait. No, yeah, I think I do need to step on it again, because... Yeah, that's what we avoided. But I think I have to go back up and around to that other one. So maybe I should have just hit that other button? I don't know. Oh, no, wait, I think the other button was lower, so it wouldn't rotate the red part. Because I noticed that one has, like, the red little... collar. I don't know what you call that. Oh, I was watching Vinny Vinesauce. Vinesauce Vinny. I don't know. Vinny. I was watching Vinny earlier. And he was playing, I think it was called Enshrouded or Enshroud or something like that. And it's just like a, oh wait, what? Do I gotta rotate it again? I didn't know you could fall off. Anyway, it's playing Enshrouded, I think is what it was called. Oh wait. I have to start over. Anyway. Playing Enshrouded, and it's basically just another like survival crafting game. And oh wait. Oh, maybe I should have left it and then like dropped down and went all the way around, whatever. But it's like, I don't know where he got like well, I think the guys he was playing with, I don't know if they're his mods or friends or whatever, but I think those guys put him on it, but I don't know if it's, I don't know, from what I saw it like doesn't seem like Power World is the big thing right now, and it seemed like they're not, maybe not trying to be hipsters, but like playing that instead of Power World, I don't know, to be hipsters, I don't know, because like watching it I was like, why would you be playing this instead of Power World? Like if you're gonna play one of these, why not just play Power World? No, it's all messed up. How do I? All because I fell off. I didn't even know you could fall off. I thought there was like an invisible wall keeping me on that thing. Great. What's up, Bobby? How have you been? I'm having trouble with this kids game puzzle. Have you played Power World yet? The biggest game on Steam or whatever. I mean, it's the biggest game right now, but I don't like, dude, I don't know. I'm like, part of me is like suspicious with the numbers they keep posting. I mean, I bought the game and played it, but like they're like 6 million copies or whatever, or 4 million. It's either 6 million in 4 days or 4 million in 6 days or something. I don't know. But it's like this random, I don't know. Like everyone, I've seen a million people, and I myself, like I saw a million people saying like, I forgot Power World was a thing. I remember the trailer came out, and you know, like everyone is saying, I remember seeing the trailer and being like, haha, funny, Pokemon with guns, and then forgot about it, and then all of a sudden it's like the biggest thing ever, like a week before it comes out, and then it comes out, and it is the biggest thing ever. Oh, you've been playing it? Okay, I've only played I played like 10 or 11 hours, 11 and a half hours. I think I got my fill. I don't know. Has been on. Well, yeah, I know it's been known and talked about, but like it wasn't generating that much. Like I remember it came. Like I remember seeing the trailer, and then I remember nothing else until like a week ago when all the streamers and everyone were streaming it, and then it's like, oh yeah, this game's supposed to come out, and then it unlocked, and was just like way bigger than I thought it would be. I don't know, like everyone I watched play it, I don't know, it didn't seem like it would be bigger than Elden Ring and I don't know, all these other games that had like real hype for like their entire like, I don't know, cycle, I guess, before they even came out, like announcement to release. Good combination of game types that people like. That's literally, yeah, I was saying that exact same thing, because like it's not for me, but there's like enough, like even like I was saying, the first night I played it, I was only gonna play it for a couple hours, and then I realized it was like 4 in the morning. I was like, bro, I gotta work, and then like closed the game, and I had like 9 hours in. Yakuza's about to drop. That's gonna steal my life for a while. I don't know. I haven't played. I played Yakuza 0, and that was it. I want to play more Yakuzas, but I haven't played too many other games. Power World. Yeah, no, like I was talking about it at the beginning of the stream, but it's like, it's like, I don't know. I called it derivative because it's just like, it's just doing the thing that a million things have done before. Wait, I think I figured it out. Like it's just, here's monster catching and battling, here's survival crafting, here's, I don't know, kind of like shooter mechanics, I guess. But it's like good enough, and it's like the perfect combination that like it's fun and addictive. But wait, is that gonna work? No, because I think I need to be on that side or something, which I need to like get the greens lined up with the red so that I can rotate the whole thing. I think that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Or maybe, oh, maybe I gotta find a way to like rotate the greens again. Heard about a possible Fire Emblem remake dropping in May. Like the first Fire Emblem? The Sacred whatever. I was gonna say Sacred Stones, but that's not the first one. It's like Sacred Dragon or something like that. I have it. I have the big old, like, the fancy, like, Switch release or whatever of that. I never finished it, though. I just, like, I got to, like, either, like, the last chapter or, like, the penultimate chapter. And then, like, set it aside for other games and then never went back and finished it. Oh, Fire Emblem 4. Sacred Stones is like 8 or 9? Okay. I don't remember. Sacred Stones was, I think, the first Fire Emblem I played. Oh, okay, so when you rotate the bottom ones, it doesn't rotate the top ones, too. But I think I need to leave the reds where they're at. Or maybe not. Or maybe I just jump off to the lower levels. I mean, I guess they have all these rails, but I could still, like, do something like this. Like, walk here and then drop down onto the green. Sacred Stones was great. Yeah, I liked it. I really liked the, kind of, like, 2 character story kind of thing. Like, Erica and Ephraim, I think. I don't know how you pronounce that. I've like, when I was younger, I always pronounced it Ephraim. And then I saw, I'd seen the name in other places and never heard it pronounced. And then I watched The Lighthouse, and Robert Pattinson's character's name is Ephraim Winslow or something like that, and it's spelled almost the same. It might be like EF instead of EPH. But it also might be like Ephraim. I don't know. The way, what's his name? Who's the other guy in that movie? It's the Green Goblin in Spider-Man. How am I not remembering his name? How do I remember Robert Pattinson's name and not... What's his name? Will Smith? No, it's not Will Smith. In The Lighthouse? When is Will Smith the Green Goblin in Spider-Man? Wait a minute. Willem Dafoe. You helped. You said Will, and that got me there. Willem Dafoe. How did I forget Willem Dafoe's name? Anyway, he says Ephraim Winslow at one point, but I think most of the other times, the way he pronounces it makes it sound like Ephraim. But anyway. I like Sacred Stones a lot. I played through that a few times when I was a wee lad. And then I played Sacred Stones, and then I played There's another one on DS or 3DS or whatever that. Okay, I think I'm making progress now. It wasn't Fates. Oh wait, maybe I'm not making progress again. I don't remember. But oh, I can't make that jump. Okay. Wait a minute. Can I go all the way around? I don't remember what other Fire Emblem I played on the 3DS or DS or whatever. But I never finished it. And then I played... Oh, that scared me. Oh, great. I played 3 Houses. And then never finished that. I didn't even finish one playthrough. I got close to the end. I was playing through Claude's story first. And I got close to the end because I remember Akira was playing it too. And I was telling him, like, he's like, how far are you in it? And I was like, oh, you know, this point, but I haven't played it since. And he's like, oh, you're right at the end. Just like knock it out real quick. And I was like, okay. And then I didn't. Hermit's Girdle. I went all the way around. HP, attack, and agility. I mean, that might be good for him. He doesn't need the Cupcake Cane anymore. But it has all those nice things on it. Sure. Also, that didn't help. Because all we got is an item. We didn't get to the top. So I'm going to rotate it some more. One after 3 houses. Yeah, I didn't play that one. The one with the Colgate girl. Or boy. Wait a second. Why didn't I do this before? I didn't see this side, I think. I was looking at the other side. Oh, great. I guess there's no point to not go over there. Yes, there is. There's literally no point to go over here. I was going to skip it too because I was like, oh, like I can see another statue over there, so I probably have to go over there and rotate this again from that statue. But they must have put something over there for me to go, you know, go over there. No, they didn't. Oh, see, and this is like the same thing of like, do I go check? Yes. Because I can't not check it. Just in case there is, I don't know, a statue, or not statue, a treasure chest. That scared me. I thought I was going to slip through and fall off. Mini metal. Okay, one more. I want to talk about Palworld again. Because, I don't know. I think I'm done with it. Until, like, I don't know, a big update or something. Because I want to play, I don't know. I want to play multiplayer, but at the same time, I hear so many things about the multiplayer being broken that I'm, like, I want to just wait. So, like, every time you log in, they give you, like, the whole, like, there's an issue with saves and blah, blah, blah. You'll lose your save if you play, I think it says multiplayer and single player, but everything I've heard is it's more common multiplayer. Like, I don't even want to, like, start over on a multiplayer server is, like, the other thing. So, like, the threat of losing my progress like having to start over and then potentially losing that progress is horrifying. Played a bit with my cousin on co-op. That's like, I don't know. I don't think. Well, how is it? Like, I know. Did you guys run into any issues? Dragonheart. Cause like, I don't know. I was thinking of trying to like convince Honda and Joe and Akira to play, but I think only Akira. Well, I don't know. I don't think any of them would want to play because Honda's not gonna want to play because he won't play anything that costs money. And Joe doesn't have time to play, and Akira, if it's not Japanese, which it is, but if it's not like anime or very like Japanese, he's not gonna want to play it, or it's gonna take a lot of convincing. I just want to see what's in this. That's extremely underwhelming. Dude, it's hard to get Akira to play anything. Like, he played Omori, and I was surprised he actually played it, because, it's not Japanese. I mean, it's very, like, Japanese-inspired or whatever, but, it is not Japanese. And he played through, he did one playthrough, the, Sunny route. And now he's going through doing Hikikomori routes, or the Hikikomori route, and I don't know. I talked to him about it a little bit, and he was like, "That game is like heavy," and I was like, "It is," but he was like, he was like, I don't know. I was like, you know, affected by it. It's good and all that, but he's like, bro, like after I finished it, I was shaking because like it was just so like depressing and like, I don't know, all of that, and I was like, okay, like maybe you shouldn't play the Hikikomori route. I don't know, dude. And he was telling, because his girlfriend Aya was he was here and he was on the phone with her, so we were like all talking, like me and him were talking in person, but she was on the phone listening, you know, talking and listening. But she's like, what game? And he was like, Omori. And she's like, should I play it? And he's like, I don't know, it comes with all these content warnings at the beginning for like, you know, the themes and stuff like that, and like they're legit. And I was like, yeah, I don't know, maybe not, because like if it affected him like that, I don't know, maybe it would be even worse for her. I didn't realize Akira was that weak. No, I don't know. It's pretty heavy. I like when I play through it. I don't know. Maybe Akira just never deals with depression or those kinds of themes. Like I don't know. Maybe he doesn't, because like I asked him about if he was gonna play Persona 3 Reload when it comes out, because he's like, he loves Persona 5, but that's the only one he's played. And I've told him and like tell all of my friends, Persona 3 is better. It has a better story. The gameplay of 5 is better, but like I've literally said a million times, like all they have to do is remake 3 and give it the same quality of life like as 5 has, and it's just gonna be a better game. And it sounds like that's what they're doing. And I was like, see, I told Atlas, they listened, they heard me. They watched. Did I even stream Persona 5? I don't know. I don't remember. But they heard me. Give me guns in 3 and I'm happy. I mean, they have guns, right? That's the whole thing. The evokers shoot themselves in the head, or I think Ken shoots himself in the chest or something. Well, anyway, so I was telling Akira, like, or I was asking him, like, are you gonna play? And he's like, I don't think so. And I was like, it made me, like, I was like, I kind of got annoyed. I mean, I got really annoyed, but like, bro, he played Persona 5 3 times. Like, he played through the base game, and then he either played through the base game twice, or the base game once, and then through, like, he played through the base game and what do they call it? Persona 5 Royal. I was like, what's the word? And the only thing I was thinking about wrestling because I was like, it's like one of the things in wrestling, like one of the fights. And I like the first thing I thought it was Battle Royale, but I was like, no, because it's not that. And then I was like, then I thought Royal Rumble. And I was like, yes, there you go. I don't know why that's where I had to search for the word. Anyway, he played through one of them twice and the other one once. I think he might have played through the base game once and then Royal twice. But anyway, and then he played Scramble or Strikers or whatever they call it in the US. And then I don't know if he played through Tactica at all or is going to. But I was like, so you're going to play like Persona 5 1,000 times and all the spin-offs, but you won't touch Persona 3 Reload, which is like the cleaning up and the nicening of the best one. I haven't played 4, so maybe I don't know. I don't think I would like 4 more than I like 3. But I like 3 a lot because of like how like depressing it is and the moodiness and all that stuff. And like I don't know, I just like that. I'm a little emo boy. I like that kind of stuff. I've been listening to Chelsea Wolfe like the last like all week. And so like I don't know, that's like my style. So I think playing through Omori wasn't as like much of a shock to me because I lived that stuff, whereas Akira is like, I don't know, slice of life in I don't know, Mecca. So playing Omori was like culture shock. I don't know. Wait, working 5 from what I remember, nothing popping up in your head. That was annoying. For Power World, right?
God of flame and flight, bless us with your burning might.
I don't know. There's still some things I want to do in Power World, but like I was saying, I think I'm just gonna set it aside until I don't know. Cause like it's, I don't know. Like I enjoyed my time with it, but it like a lot of that time was just like kind of being addicted to the loop, but also like unsatisfied with like the combat, and like I don't know, the animations. I guess like some of it felt lazy, or like rushed, or not even rushed because it's early access, but like I don't know. Some parts feel like they didn't try very hard because like I was talking about this earlier, but the little glider animation, like I'm pretty sure it's just the Fortnite glider animation. Like they didn't even do anything at all because like I don't know, like my brain is like that looks like the I haven't played. I think I've played 2 matches of Fortnite in my entire life, and I never even finished a match. And the last time I played was like probably like 6 years ago. And like as soon as I like whipped out the glider in Power World, my brain was instantly like that looks like the Fortnite glider animation. And I'm pretty I don't know, I've seen people say like, oh, it's the pickaxe animation is the same as the Fortnite animation. So like I wouldn't doubt if all the animations are just Fortnite or, you know, other pre-baked, like pre-built, I don't know, assets, which makes it seem, I don't know, lazy. Not that using assets is lazy, but like in Power World, how much of it that looks, it's because like that's the other thing is like people are like, I talked about this, I spent like an hour talking about this at the beginning of the stream. Spent like another hour now, no, but people have been comparing the PAL models to their counterparts, their Pokemon counterpart models, and are like, these are like way too close to be a coincidence. Like it looks like they took the Pokemon models and just like adjusted them rather than making their own like models. And so like there's just like, I don't know, like I'm gonna wait until it gets better. because I was saying this too before I even played it, but part of me was like, part of me wants to wait. Well, I want to like stop playing it before I get my fill of it, like, for good, because I've learned this lesson playing early access games where they come out in early access, and then I play them a bunch in early access, and then when the full release comes out, I don't want to play it anymore, because I played it a bunch during the early access, and that's kind of what I want to do with Pal World. Is like, I got a good chunk that I'm like, okay, I see what they're doing here, I like some of the things, but I'm gonna wait until like major updates or the full release, and then play it again then once it's like perfected. Just because Pokemon made Pidgey doesn't mean they have a copyright on all birds ever. I'm not saying that. I'm saying they took Pidgey's model they ripped the Pidgey model, or they found, the asset that someone else ripped, and just like made the wings smaller and then put it in their game. So they literally stole the Pokemon asset and just adjusted it tiny bits to be like, look, it's not Eevee anymore, it's Kremis, because we gave him a bigger scarf. Or perhaps they use the same stock asset from a store, the same one that Pokemon used. I don't think Pokemon was using stock assets from a store.
Well, I am Blaze, eldest brother of the Brimstone Boys, and the big hitter in these parts.
But who knows? Because they're not gonna come out and say like, we did or didn't. They might as well, with how cheaply the last Pokemon or latest Pokemon games have been made. I was about to, yeah, like you're like both of you, I was about to agree, because well, I would agree if I didn't already know that those models, they basically ripped them from the 3DS games. Because that's what it is they when they made, I think, X and Y, yeah, when they made X and Y, like the transition to 3D, I remember reading an article like that was saying, like, either like an interview with the developers or something, but they spent a lot of time on the models to like future-proof them, and so then like all the games after are using the same models from X and Y. So Scarlet and Violet are using the X and Y 3DS Pokemon models, just like made to look a little bit nicer, like textured and stuff like that. So they're not getting them from an asset store, they're just getting them from their game from like 10 years ago. Let me look up when X and Y came out. Because it came out when I was in the Marines. 2013, so 11, well yeah, like 10 and a half years ago. 10 and a quarter, 10 and a third. But, who develops Pal World? Oh, I was saying this earlier, I don't even know who the developer is. Now I need to know. Pocket Pair, okay. That's all I needed. That hurt my hip. Dude, oh, that's the thing. Like the other day, I was like, so I've been doing pull-ups. I'm up to 6 now. 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago when I started, I was at 1. I literally did a pull-up. That's all. Like, okay, so that's what I was gonna say. Is like, I did a pull-up, and when I came down, I was like, my shoulder hurts. So then I stopped, and then I was telling, I took like a break the next day and didn't do any more, and then I think the day after that my shoulder was feeling fine, so I went to do pull-ups again, and I did 3 that time, and then I stretched beforehand, because I didn't stretch the first time, but I did 3, and I was like, alright, cool, like we're getting there, we're getting back up there, and now I'm at 6, but anyway, I was telling my mom about that, like at work, like she was, I don't know, she called me about something, and then I was like, we started talking about, like, I think she said she was like, oh no, it was, so we have a puppy now, and I locked him in his little like crate that he goes to sleep in, because my mom like let him out, and he was running around and like barking and like being annoying. So I was like, dude, like go back to sleep. Like it's like 4:30 or like 5:30 in the morning or whatever. So I put him back in his little thing, cause she went to the gym. Whatever. She went to the gym. Like that was like the whole phone call was she was like, did you put him back? Like she was like confused of how he got back in his thing and it zipped up, because she was like, I'm pretty sure I let him out. And I was like, oh yeah, no, I put him in there. And then there's like another day, whatever. She was paranoid of like ghosts and things, because she's like, how does he keep getting locked up in all these different places when I let him out? And I'm like, Mom, I'm here. Like, why would you think it's like a ghost or something when I could literally just like walk out there and lock him, put him in his little crate, or like lock him on the other side of the gate so he doesn't like run over to my room and start whimpering outside my door or whatever. But anyway, she said she went to the gym, and I was like, oh, like how many pull-ups can you, like I was just asking how many pull-ups she could do, because she works out, and she's like, I can do like, like 5 if I kip or whatever, but I can't do any just like, from hanging, like just like, no kipping or whatever. And I was like, what the heck? And I was like, I can do 3. I haven't done pull-ups in like 5 years, and I'm already at 3 pull-ups. How can you work out like every day and you can't do a pull-up? But anyway, then I was telling her, I was like, actually I did like 1 the first day, and basically what I just said of like I did 1 and then my shoulder hurt, so I was like, all right, I gotta stretch next time. And she's like, no, that's just you getting old. And I was like, it could be, I don't know, I'm 31 now. So like, I don't know. I don't want to admit it. I don't want to. I feel like I've made it so far without being like my back or my, my hip, my shoulders, I don't know, my neck. I'm old, but I guess I'm getting there. I don't know. It's weird because I still feel like I'm like 20. At least mentally. And physically for the most part. I don't know. It wasn't until like that shoulder thing that I was like, bro, what the heck happened? Because like I feel like every time I start doing, or I don't know, there's like been a few times since I've tried to do pull-ups and like done a pull-up and my shoulder hurts. I'm like, ow, I guess I'm just gonna give up now, and then not do them again. But this time I've been sticking with it. My shoulder hasn't been hurting, and I'm at 6. And I don't know, I guess like my goal is to hit 20, because I never hit 20 when I was in the Marines. The most I did was 17. I've told the story before, but I hit 17 without even like doing pull-ups. I literally, so the PFT, this noise is annoying me. Let me get to like the combat or something. Hold on.
And once we've evoked its immortal
Then I'll tell the
energy,
story.
We will present it to Randolfo, as is our duty.
And make him invincible? Are you out of your collective minds?
If you're planning to stop us, then we have no choice but to destroy you. Brothers, assemble. We are the Brimstone Boys, servants of the almighty tyrant. Get ready to sizzle!
Should have healed. Oh, unless I did. At that like little portal thing. I don't know if that heals you. No, it doesn't, because he still has 2 MP. Anyway, I did a PFT. So like the PFT is you do a PFT and a CFT, and there's like the PFT is a 6-month window where you have 6 months to just like do one, and then the CFT is the other 6 months. So you only have to do one of each a year. But so I did my PFT, and then it was CFT season, and the CFT season ended and it's PFT season, and I was like, I think I did, like, we were working out, and I did a max set of pull-ups, and I was at like, I did like 12 or something. And I was like, okay, I got to get this. Like, doing the math, I was like, I should do more pull-ups so that I can, like, go easier, like, not have to work as hard on my run. Because, like, the score is, like, it's out of 300, you can get 100 points in each category, and it's 3 categories. The pull-ups, the crunches, and then the run. And so, each pull-up is worth 5 points. So, if you do 20 pull-ups, you get 100 points. But the run, if you do the very slowest on the run, which is 28 minutes, you get 60 points. And then, like, up to 18 minutes. So, like, every minute is, like, maybe it's 40. And every minute is, like, 6 points or something like that. So, every minute you save on your run, you get 6 points. Which is, like, it's like the hard, like cutting your runtime down is the hardest thing to do, and it's worth the least. So like that's like everyone puts all their energy into pull-ups, because crunches, everyone, like if you don't get 100 crunches, like you did something wrong, or your buddy who was counting is screwing you over because he doesn't like you or something. I don't know. But what was it? I knew I was gonna get 100 crunches, and I was like, how many pull-ups do I need to do to get enough points? Like, so 225 gets you a first class. So it's like what you're basically doing is like, okay, I need 125 points in my pull-ups and my run to get a first class, which is like to not get in trouble. Because if you don't get a first class PFT, you get put on like exercise programs and all kinds of other stuff, and like it's a whole annoying thing. So it's better to just get your 225, your first class, and be done with it. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna get 100 on crunches, so I need 125 from pull-ups in the run, but I don't want to run faster. I would rather do more pull-ups. So like doing the math is like, okay, if I get 85 points in pull-ups, I can run like a 28-minute 3 mile and still get a first class. But I was like, no one does that. Like I think my slowest run ever was like 24 minutes, and that was my last PFT I did of like my enlistment, and I was like, I'm gonna run as slow as possible, and I still finished 4 minutes before the the cutoff or whatever. And when I crossed the finish line, I was the last person, and the gunny who was like tracking it, she was like, wow, Lopez, way to like try hard or whatever. And I was like, it's my last one. And she was just like rolled her eyes. And I was like, because she didn't like me. I don't know why. I've told this story a million times, but the very first time I met her, she was just like rude. Like I literally, like my sergeant was walking me around, like introducing me to everybody at the unit, and we got in the elevator, and we were like going up to like I don't know, another floor, and it stopped, and she, it stopped at a different floor. She got in, and my sergeant was like, good afternoon, Gunny, this is Riga, or this is Lopez, he's the new, he's like the new guy to the comms team or whatever. And she's like, you didn't want to get new boots for your first day? And I was like, no, gunnery sergeant. She was like, get new boots. And that was it. That was like her introduction to me. And I was like, okay. And then like when she got out of the elevator, my sergeant was like, yeah, she's kind of a bitch. And I was like, okay. He's like, your boots are fine. And I was like, I thought so. I don't know. And then yeah, every time I ran into her or had an encounter with her, she was just like always just rude for no reason. But yeah, she was running the last PFT, and she was like, wow, Lopez, way to try. And I was like, this is my last PFT, I'm done. And she was like, but anyway, on a different PFT, this was when I was still in Okinawa. So we worked out everyone, like it was like our first workout session, like our first PT day of PFT season, like right after CFTs had ended or whatever. And my corporal was like, all right, everyone, do some pull-ups, do a max set just to see where everyone's at, so we can know like how hard to work everyone on PF or on pull-ups and stuff like that. I did 12, and I was like, okay, that's 60 points, so I have to get 65 on the run, which is like this certain amount of time, which I was like, I can do that, that's easy. But I was like, well, I don't have to work on my pull-ups then, because like I'm good. Because I ran a 21-minute 3 mile at the time. So I was like, I'll be fine. Like I'm like super in the clear. But they still wanted me to do pull-up. Like we still, like everyone has to do the same workout routine or whatever on like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the PT days, whatever. Anyway, but my roommate Egbert, he always like read, like he was super into working out, and he read like muscle magazines and stuff like that, like workout magazines and things. And he was reading an article about like a study that was done where they had a group of people work out, and then another group of people imagine themselves working out without working out. And like the group that didn't work out, it just imagined, like actually got stronger without actually working out. And then the other group that worked out, like they also like got stronger from working out. They got stronger than the group that didn't work out, but the group that didn't work out still like somehow was building muscle just like from their mind. BRB gonna dream of gains, dude. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is like he read that and was like telling me about it, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna try that. And then somehow like we convinced. I talked to my corporal and was like, all right, corporal, what, like, this is gonna sound crazy, and then like I had Egbert there to like, you know, give him the article and like have him, you know, like I was explaining it to him, and I had Egbert like back me up. Like, I'm not gonna do any pull-ups for the whole PFT season. I'm just gonna imagine myself doing pull-ups, you know, like every day or, you know, whatever, and I want to see if my pull-ups improve. And he was like, all right, but if you don't get a first class PFT, like, we're doing a training program, like, and it's gonna be hard. And I was like, okay. And then for like the whole PFT season, he like, anytime we did pull-ups, he like let me just like stand off to the side, and I would do like other workouts or whatever. But like when I would go home at night, like before I would go to sleep, I would literally just like be sleeping there, imagining like laying in bed, imagining myself doing pull-ups. Like, I don't know, like I would just like imagine doing pull-ups. And then I did my PFT, and I was so nervous, but I did 17 pull-ups. So I did 5 more pull-ups than 6 months before without ever doing another pull-up. And I mean, we did other arm, like, and back and shoulder workouts and stuff like that, so maybe those helped, but they shouldn't have helped as much as doing actual pull-ups. And like, cause like, I don't know, we still did those same workouts before PFT season anyway. It's just like, you know, we did these workouts and then added in pull-ups now because we're going to be focusing on pull-ups, and I was skipping the pull-ups, and I still did more pull-ups than I had ever done up to that point in the Marines, because like I think the most I did before that was like 15 pull-ups. But I gained 5 pull-ups without doing a single pull-up. And one of my buddies, Lesh, he got super mad because he was like, I think he did 17 as well, or like maybe less, but he was mad at me, like jealous, because he was like, bro, I've been working so hard on my pull-ups, because he sucked at pull-ups, and he spent a lot of time working very hard to get more pull-ups, and he was like, I worked so hard to get more pull-ups, and you didn't do a single pull-up, and you did more than me, or the same as me, whatever it was. And I was like, what do you want from me? I'm sorry, I did more pull-ups than you, or whatever, just from my imagination. It's the, you know, my willpower is stronger. I don't know. It worked. But like I was saying, we did other workouts, so it could have just been I built the muscle. It could have been just like a coincidence. But it was funny to like laugh with everybody, because everyone in my shop, even my staff sergeant and lieutenants, knew what I was doing, and they're like, all right, man, like, you better get a first class. You know, like telling them like, yeah, I did more pull-ups than I've ever done by not doing pull-ups. And it was just like, I don't know, it was funny. But anyway, let's talk about Power World again. I'm kidding. I should have been like taking turns on this. I could have just been hitting fight. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, that was easy. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to not be easy, but easier than I thought it would be. I feel like the last boss we fought took longer than that. But yeah, I don't know. I'll give you like the strat though, because like it's not just imagining yourself doing the exercise.
No one has ever beaten us before.
Or at least the pull-up, because like the whole article had like specific, like, you know, details and instructions of like, you know, like, don't just think of yourself doing the pull-up, like you have to like feel like you're doing it, not like moving your arms and doing it, but like imagine like what it would feel like, and like kind of like feel it like know the feeling and like make sure you're feeling that feeling in your imagination as you're imagining yourself doing the exercise. So not just like close your eyes and like see yourself doing pull-ups, but like, I don't know, it's like hard to explain, like feel yourself doing the pull-ups, like feel like it's like literally it's like meditation stuff, like levels. Because I remember when I was reading about it, I was like this is like my meditations, because I used to meditate. I mean, I still do every now and then, just not as much as I used to, which is probably, I mean, I probably should, but I was like, this sounds like meditation, but like with you know, like turned into exercise or whatever, because it's literally just like being hyper aware of, like, not like hyper aware, but like aware of your body and the feelings and sensations, you know, that are going on, but then like go in the opposite way instead of trying to like ignore them, like imagining, you know, like kind of like I was saying, like overlaying or like, you know, yeah, like overlaying these feelings of working out, or like, you know, exercising those muscles, but without moving, and like actually without doing those exercises. But anyway, I don't know if you can, like, I don't even remember what magazine it was in, or I'm sure there are probably articles out there that are still like, yeah, do this, you know, exercise without exercising. But I don't know, maybe it's like I was saying, it could have just been a coincidence and all like just made up and like just dumb pseudoscience or whatever, because I feel like it would be bigger if it was like legit. Like, because like that's like the whole thing is like everyone's looking for like the quick and easy way to get buff and stuff, and like what easier way is there to get buff than to just like not do the workout and just like lay in your bed for a few minutes before you go to sleep and just like think about doing the workout instead of actually doing it.
You know what to do, Blaze.
Anyway, I've never tried it again, but like, now that I've talked about it again, part of me wants to like not do any more pull-ups for like a few weeks and just like try that again and see, because like I did 6 last night. I didn't do any today yet, but last night I did 6, and the last time I did pull-ups before that was like probably like Monday or Tuesday last week, because I got sick. Like I started feeling sick on Tuesday. Actually, I was feeling sick on Monday, but not that bad. But Tuesday was when I started to really feel it, and Wednesday I like took the day off of work because I was feeling so bad, and then like for the rest of the week I wasn't feeling too well, so I didn't do any pull-ups. But the last time I did pull-ups I did 5, and then last night I did 6, and I was like, whoa, like I went up a pull-up without having done pull-ups in like almost a week, or in a week. I feel like I did, that feels like too long though. I feel like it was like a few days. I don't know, maybe it was a week, I don't know. But anyway, now I'm like, maybe I just gotta lay in my bed and think about doing pull-ups, and then check myself again in like 2 weeks and see like if I've gone up or not. But I don't want to do that because I want to do the pull-ups, because like I want to, like, I don't know, I like, even now, like I'm like, I still like find that to be unbelievable that it happened, and I don't want to like lose my, I mean, I'm not gonna like lose like, I mean, I might drop down to 5 pull-ups or something, but I don't think I'm gonna like all of a sudden not be able to do any pull-ups in 2 weeks if I don't do pull-ups for 2 weeks. Whatever, I'm gonna try it. I'm trying it. It is the 25th. I gotta remind myself on February 8th to do a pull-up, or to do pull-ups and see where I'm at. I'm not gonna do any more pull-ups from now until the 8th, but I will think about doing them and then we'll see where I'm at. I'm gonna try it again. Also, how many times do we have to beat these guys and they still win in the end?
Oh, you who triumphed over death itself, we implore you, bestow immortality upon our lord, Ranzolfo the Tyrant.
Yeah, bleeding Egypt. You're creatures of the underworld, wholly undeserving of me holy powers.
That's Willem Dafoe.
Foul
beasties!
That's how he talks in the lighthouse. This guy just has to say Ephraim.
You what?
Now, let me flames cleanse this land!
Now I want to watch the lighthouse.
Don't worry, it'll only be hot for a moment.
Come on! We gotta do something, or we're toast!
He needs to ask me if I'm fond of his lobster. I don't know. I kind of want to swap my dragon out because he's basically useless at this point. I mean, it's fine. We're just gonna win in one turn again anyway, probably. Okay, probably not. No! Oh wait, that's fine. Break win, not swoosh. Okay. Don't kill. No! Now the dragon doesn't get the experience again. I was actually hoping for one more turn so I could bring him back. Oh, but I wouldn't even be able to. I'd have to swap Crystalinda out, huh? Whatever. That's twice now. Twice now he's like missed the boss experience.
It takes a powerful blighter to defeat a deity. But I am eternal.
I'll rise from the flames once again. You'll see.
I think that's actually a line from the lighthouse. No. He talks, that's literally, it's funny because I was just talking about Willem Dafoe in the lighthouse, and then this guy shows up and talks exactly like him.
Great job, pal. Looks like you're the big hitter here now.
Also, there's this
Are we alive?
I don't know if it's real or not, but I remember seeing it. It was on Reddit, but someone posted a clip and they were like, it was like Willem Dafoe from some like, I don't know, like TV show or something, and he's naked, and like it's like him and like a few other people, and they're just like dancing naked, and I don't even know what it was from, but the person made it sound like it was like just like public TV, like it wasn't like some weird porn thing or whatever, because they were just like dancing naked. And like seeing it, I was like, I don't know. I never wanted to see Willem Dafoe naked, and now I've seen Willem Dafoe naked. Have that seared into my head? Yeah. See, okay, you've seen it too. But I was like, it was just so random, and I was like, why did I have to encounter this? Like, why?
Perhaps we came back to life when the Ephraim Eagle was defeated. It seems we have you to thank for that, mate. You are our savior.
Please, he's Randolfo's sworn enemy. You can't go thanking him for anything.
Yeah. Our Lord before our lives. That is the oath we swore to the tyrants. But the prince here saved us. It would be remiss of us to ignore that fact.
No, we can't just forget everything Randolfo has done for our family over the years.
So, what do we do?
Join me.
Well, opinion is divided, and that means we have to call a vote. Majority rule, as is the custom. So the question is, do you pledge allegiance to Randolfo the Tyrant, or to his son here? First off, all who side with the prince, raise your claw.
What?
Huh? Hold on.
Oh, I see.
That
They're
isn't what you
joining
were
our
saying a
side.
second ago.
Hey? But the prince saved our lives. The very least we owe him is our undying loyalty.
Precisely. What kind of cold-blooded lizard would refuse to repay the good turn he did us?
All right, I get it. At least I think I do.
Very good to hear. Now, just to make sure we're all on the same page, all who side with Randolfo the Tyrant, raise your claw.
What are they doing? What?
What are you doing?
He's even like, what?
Just messing with you.
Oh.
Let's start again.
Oh my god.
Pledge loyalty to the prince. Raise your claw.
Okay. Jeez.
That settles it. We're in conclusive agreement that our allegiance lies with the prince. And on that note, we have something very important to tell you. If you've set your sights on becoming master of monster kind, you'll have to go through Dolph the Destroyer.
Yes, I know.
He's guarded by the Quad Squad, his
Quad Squad
deputies. They protect the Conqueror's Keep with a magic barrier. You'll have to defeat all of them, or you'll never get near the Tyrant. Not alive, anyway.
Dolph the Destroyer, Naderia's strongest warrior. He's the one who wiped out the Chosen One's village.
It won't be an easy battle, but we believe in you.
We are the Brimstone Boys. We pledge our eternal loyalty to you.
So are they gonna be like monsters in my party, or are they gonna be like Duffer and Eileen? Like Duffer and Eileen, probably. Which is fine. I don't need them. I feel like I'm done synthesizing until I see something super cool again that I'm like, I want that. Okay. I don't think I had to do that. I could have just left.
Zoom!
Alright. That's gonna be it. It's almost 2 a.m. and I have work. So, I should stop here. Spent too much time talking about imagining workout. Let me actually go back to Rose Hill first. Also, I haven't been to the paddock in a long time, so I guess I can just go there. Oops. Oh, but I think I still need to move the tower. I don't know. But I want to check out the chest, because I haven't done that at all tonight. So I missed out on like 3 hours worth of items. Cool. Seasoning. Oh, and the paddock is... Oh, is it fully open now? Yes, I think. It looks open. My baby wormhole dragon. Oh. Nice. I should go to the Coliseum and pick up my thing. I'll do that tomorrow. Because I also want to check out the Coliseum again. Coliseums. And see if there's if I can do the S rank ones yet. All my monsters just chilling. I don't know if it's all of them. It does all the ones in your party, and then I think it just picks random monsters from like your collection that you have. But yeah, like this guy's in my party. The King Cure sign, wherever he is, she's in my party. And then these two wormhole dragons, this little tiny baby one, who I've only have him in the party because he's super tiny and I don't know, it's cute. And then this big one, and then the King Cure sign. I don't know, maybe it doesn't have everyone in your party. I thought it did. Oh, unless he was up on that upper part. We're over here. I'm pretty sure it does everyone in your party. And then extras. She's your favorite? Did you ever play Dragon Quest 11? She's from Dragon Quest 11. And that's why I got her. Was because, like I accidentally spoiled that she's in this game. And was like, wait a minute. How do I get that? And so then I looked up how to like breed, like what the synthesis, how to synthesize her. I would say breed her, but that's a different, oh yeah, so my King Cure slime. And then yeah, then it's just like random ones. I have a, well yeah, so like I found out that she's in the game and I was like, okay, wait, I need her. And so then I spent like a few hours synthesizing over and over again until I got to her. And then I got her and I was like, okay, wait, but I want her to be large. And she was kind of big when I synthesized her, but I was like, she can be bigger, and so I made her bigger. And then I went and caught a super tiny one, which I'll show right now. I got two tiny ones, which was 11. 11, I think that's the most recent one, right? It's the one. Well, I don't know how to like describe it without spoiling it. It's the one that has Veronica, like the little girl in the red robe or whatever, and then Serena is like her twin sister, but she's taller and she wears green. And then I think her name's Jade. Or maybe Jade is her Japanese name. I don't know. I know like the localization changes their names. But she's the one with like the purple hair, and I think she has like a ponytail. She also I think has like green clothes. Then there's the old guy. I don't remember his name. And then who else? I feel like there's one more character. Okay, you played that one. Oh, Sylvando. Sylvando was cool. I liked him a lot. Okay. So I have my big Crystalinda in my party. Then I have Crystalinda and then Crystalinda Jr. I'll bring them both out. Oops. Why do I keep doing that? But I have to like teleport away and teleport back. Actually, I want to go to the S floor real quick to see if... I just want to look and see if we can get a bigger wormhole dragon. Pretty sure I did twice. I only played... I think I just played the base game because they did re-release it as like Dragon Quest 11, probably like the definitive edition or something like that. Wait, I don't want to go there. Well, he's normal size now. I like this song a lot. And now it's over. I want to find the Crystalindas though, because I had the big one, and I was like, all right, like we have the biggest one, but now I want to see what the smallest one looks like. And then I basically went into there and just kept resetting her fight until she was super tiny, and she was super tiny, and I was like, this is adorable. I need it. And then I caught it, and then I walked away, and another one spawned in that was even smaller. So this is the super tiny one. She's like insanely small. So this is the one that showed up after I caught the small one, because I was like, let me find her. Because when I saw her, I was like, wow, that's the smallest she can be. And then I went and caught her, and then, like I was saying, I walked away, and then that one spawned in, and I was like, wait, that one's even smaller. And so then I caught that one too. Dude, I love the small monsters. They're so cute. I can't. Anytime I see the super, super tiny ones, I have to catch them. Oh yeah, so this one. So I saw this one, and I was like, that's, like, she is so small, that's as small as she's gonna get, and I caught her. And then when I walked away, I, like, looked back, and the super tiny, the tinier, smaller one spawned in. And I was like, okay, wait, and I ran back and went and grabbed her. But that's the other problem is like they're so small that okay, there we go. They're so small they're hard to see. Like there have been enemies that I found that are like tiny like this that are like they blend in with the grass and it's like dude I can't like I think let me see I took screenshots of some of them. Well, so this is when I got the wormhole dragon. He's like super tiny. This saber cat, he was like blending in with the grass. That jail cat is tiny, but that's not. So this is what I found. This one. He was walking around in the grass, and I was following him around for a little bit, but he was super tiny. This Bongo Drongo or whatever was super tiny. Like some of them get so small that they like blend in with the grass, and you can't see them. But they're cute. And I like part of me wants like only tiny monsters in my party, but then I got the super huge Crystalinda, and I was like, I need to keep her like super huge. And then I saw the wormhole dragon, and I was like, that guy was so cool. I need one. And then as I was like starting to synthesize him, like go down the route, I was like, I want him to be huge though. Like, I don't want a normal size or a little one. I want a massive one. Anyway, I like that kind of mechanic because it also affects their stats. Like the bigger they are, like once they get past a certain size, they become like L-size monsters. And the L size is they take up more space in your party. Like here, like they take up 2 slots. And they wait, you just use an imp and mini demon. Is that like those are just your favorites, or is that like a meta thing? All I know is I was like, I need Crystalinda. Otherwise, I think right now I would probably just have the wormhole dragon and then these two because I like these two a lot. Well, I like the saber cat a lot, but the King Cure slime I like just ended up breeding to a point that he has a lot of nice healing moves. Oh, demon only run. I see. I don't even know. What's the Cause he's beast, he's slime. What is the crown? Cause he's a dragon. Cause like now I'm like, wait, I don't even know what Crystalinda's like type is. Had those two, a swine ogre and the time being. I don't know which one that is. Oh, she is one of the meta ones. Cool. I know she can be synthesized into more things. Like you can, because she's only A rank. I think you can synthesize her into like S and X ranks or whatever. But I'm not going to. I just know when I was looking at her thing, it was like can be, you know, synthesized into this and that. And I was like, I don't care, because I'm gonna stop at Crystalinda. Imp just beats her up on multiplayer. Oh, I haven't touched multiplayer at all. I forgot that was a thing. Like I remember seeing it in the beginning, and I was like, okay, I'll worry about that later, and then forgot about it. But what was it? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'm like. I'm waiting to see a monster that I'm like, okay, I want that one now before I start synthesizing again, because part of me wants to synthesize just to fill out like the bestiary or whatever you'd call it. But I also don't want to like have to keep giving up monsters and then going and getting them again and like spending all that time without like a goal in mind. Because that's what, like the wormhole dragon, I was like, they show him and then he leaves. And I was like, wait, they can't just show him and not let me get him. And then I like looked up how to get him because I was like, I want him now. Quick fire contests. Wanted Imp because it was funny. I mean, I'm sure you can like synthesize one eventually that's like a beast. Because I remember in Dragon Quest Monsters 1, that's what I liked to do, is just like be like, you know, I want this specific monster, but I'm just gonna breed him a million times until he's like plus 20 or whatever. I don't remember what the cap was, but plus whatever, and you know, has like the best set and stats and all that stuff. I don't know if I can't remember if Dragon Quest 1 had multiplayer, like if you could like do like a link cable or whatever and play against other people. Imp used Kaboomal, except it actually works. Yep. Now I'm kind of like, I mean, that's kind of what I was doing. I had the Dark Saber Cub, not the Saber Cat, and I was like, I'm gonna keep him with me through the whole game. And then eventually I was like, let me upgrade him. Let me pretend he grew up into a Saber Cat. And so then I've been keeping this guy. But I should synthesize him again, just like clean him up a bit, because he has some kind of, his kit's all over the place. But also we're so like over leveled at this point that it's not like, not gonna matter. 2 could, not sure on 1. Okay, I don't remember. I never played against anybody. But like, now that I'm thinking about it, like, I don't know, if it did have like a competitive scene, that would have been fun to do. Because I spent all the time like getting them big and just like play through the game like that, instead of actually like using them anywhere. Got Imp at the beginning. It's been a mainstay. Well, I need to go to sleep. I'll probably stream tomorrow, depending on when I wake up, when I get home. But I'll probably stream tomorrow. But yeah, anyway, that's it. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your day or night, whatever time it is for you. I'll be back either tomorrow or Friday. Probably tomorrow. I want to finish this game, so I want to like play more. But yeah, anyway, that's it. Goodbye.